Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, and welcome to our neck of the woods. Oh no, I hope everybody's not still sleeping in. I know we kept everybody up kind of late last night. Not near as late as some of our friends like to. Hello, hello. Hello. We're doing a little bit of moving and shaking in the house today. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave my coffee cup up there while we chat, if you guys don't mind, until somebody else comes up or what have you. And I will go ahead and pop the link in right here at the beginning so we can just go ahead and do that. If anybody is interested. Hey, Bryson, nice to see you. How are you? I hope all is well for you. Suppose I could leave this on for a minute, but I wanted to do our chat today while I was getting some stuff done. So I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about today? It's not many of you here yet. Normally, we have some really great conversationalists here. So we'll hopefully they'll all pop in, and then we'll get moving right along. So I'll kind of wait for everybody. I don't really sing and dance to entertain, but. Let me see. Yeah, I've got this at an odd angle. All right, there we go. That's better. So, how's everybody feeling today? I hope everybody is feeling wonderful. Coming into the new harvest moon, the full moon of October. I hope that you guys are using that energy in a positive way and not letting the stresses of the surface area distractions get the best of you. I know a lot of people right now are kind of feeling a little panicky and anxious, and I really don't feel like we should be in that frame of mind at this period of time. I feel like it's so very important for us to keep our vibes so high. Um, so, yeah, I suppose I could probably set this up. Jeff will be back here in a minute, and he said he might get on here with us. So, oh, we lost people already. Well, guys, I'm sorry. This just kind of day it is. I hope you can hear me. I certainly hope you can hear me. I can refresh real quick. Give me a moment. Please bear with me. There. Is that better? Oh, thank you, Bryson. All right. So, anywho, we're trying to get some stuff done around the house. You guys know we're still finishing out our house, as you can tell. So we're working hard on that. We're trying to get a lot of things done today, and we have paint for a lot of the house once we have the walls and the ceilings and stuff all the way up. So what we're trying to do is have that done before the walls get too cold and the paint then does not do its job. So I'm not sure how long we'll hang out. It'll depend on who's hanging out and if anybody wants to come up and chat at all. Like I said, you guys are very welcome to come up and chat today. But really, that's all we're doing. We're just getting some stuff done, finished up, and finalized before winter gets here, and we're unable to do it because of temperatures. And Jeff's been getting more firewood, and more firewood, and more firewood, and we went and got our propane tank is filled up for the winter, so that should last us actually almost all the way to the winter. And so long as we're careful with it, and then there will be some meals that I'll just cook on the wood stove, because that's how we stretch things, and that's how we make things work for us. So, plus we like that slow cook, food on the wood stove. And every occasionally during the wintertime, Raina will want to do campfire hot dogs. So we'll open up the wood stove and we'll actually do campfire hot dogs, on the fire. So it's fun. We like it. It suits our family and our needs. So, nobody's really showing up today. Well, that's a shame. But, we love y'all. We love all of y'all anyway. So I know I don't really have a topic to talk about today. I mean, like I said, it's getting some more stuff done in the house and getting some more stuff done on the property and getting things shored up for winter. So we're almost there. We're almost there. I still need to make some apple cider vinegar, and then I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I will take you guys with me on how I do up some of my vegetables and stuff for future use. So maybe do that tomorrow. Around here, we don't just make zucchini bread. We use a mix of zucchini and summer squash in our breads, and it's just the same moisture content. It's the same sweetness level. We just mix the two together, and I'll shred them and freeze them, and then when I defrost them, they're ready to use. Basically, I'll let them drain in a colander for a little bit, and voila! So we can have zucchini bread all year round. I have seen that Alaskan couple that we talk about that we watch, and we really love them. And it's a young couple living up in Alaska, living off grid. They're really cool people. But they made zucchini bread in mason jars, baked it right in the mason jars, put the tops on, and sealed it. And they had canned zucchini bread for the winter. And I thought that was a brilliant idea. And I think I may do that, providing I've got enough jars to do that. So give me a second here, guys, and we'll get everything straightened up and set to rights. Yay! Well, howdy there, Nancy. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
What's that?
I said, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just,
Good.
fall is bustle season, so you gotta just bustle around to get things done.
Yep, I'm trying to cock my chicken right now. Turn my little baby chickens out in the garden area. I'm in Texas, so we have
Oh, awesome.
yeah, in Austin, so we have a little different climate than you have. So it's sunny and it's about 7 degrees out.
So it's a beautiful day today, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. It's a day that just begs you to go out and do
Yep.
run around.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Everybody's enjoying this beautiful weather.
Oh yes. 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 Beautiful day today.
Stay out here. I'm gonna go back and forth. I already
Yeah.
said I was.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're
So
getting
Yeah.
things done. Went for a break real quick.
but yeah, we thought we'd go ahead and pop up here since we hadn't made mention of taking the day off, and we just thought we'd pop on and
Say hi.
say hi, let everybody know we're thinking of them.
Yeah. It's true. Did you ever a fan of Rob Stica or Russ Dizdar? Both of those men got COVID. And they're both people that
You're kind of cutting in and out.
It might be my signal.
Might be you, yeah.
Give me a second,
Just
Nancy.
a second. We're gonna refresh.
Can you hold the?
Hold the fort for a minute? All right.
Thank
we're
you,
gonna
hon.
refresh real quick.
Yep, give us a minute.
Cutting in and out.
We'll be right back. Right.
Texas sunshines, beautiful. Well, I've seen only one person in there. His name's Grayson.
All
Why
right.
don't you come in and say hi?
We made it.
Who'd you see? I'm sorry.
All right. Can you hear us
Are we
okay?
better?
I think so.
All
Okay,
right.
there I am.
There you
The other
are.
one. You're gonna have 100 windows open. Look at it. Like, how many windows does this kid have open?
Yeah.
You can have a lot of them open on an iPad. So how's everything going? Is the weather cold up there?
It's getting cold at night. It's getting pretty chilly at night.
Yeah.
So we've been having to do a fire in the fireplace at night.
Oh, that's
But really, it's not been bad. It's fall. You know, that changing
Yeah.
of seasons.
I
It's
spent
beautiful
over-
outside today, but it'll probably be chilly tonight.
Yeah. I spent time in
Chicken.
Wisconsin. Yeah, a lot of time. I spent from 1994 to 2000 in Wisconsin,
Oh wow.
in Eau Claire and Toma.
Wow. Wisconsin, the cheese state.
Yeah. In the hotel station. My youngest son's dad. They were the Winnebagos when they were in Nebraska. And when they came
Oh, yeah.
to Wisconsin and reclaimed their land, then they're the Winnebagos now. And they're over here in Wisconsin. They're in Baraboo, the Dell. There's some in Madison and Homa and and Black River Falls. That's all their area land. Yeah, they scooted them out, and no, we're coming back, and they're everywhere.
Right on. Right on.
Of course, I'm a member.
Yeah, we had a good time on the late show last night. We did a surprise pop-up late show, and just to have fun, just to, we met a nice new young fella.
Cool.
Came into the community. That was really cool.
Yeah. Yep.
He was really impressed with.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of people that need to stay in touch.
Yeah.
I have my family all 25-mile radius from me, and then my extended family's up in Oklahoma. So, we're pretty close at hand. I have a little working hobby. I have ducks and I have chickens and tortoises. Giant tortoises out here somewhere.
Oh wow!
I love tortoises.
You got some turtles.
He's out here sunning himself.
Oh, but she's enjoying it.
Move. Yeah, that's my yard.
Yeah, I gotta pull out something for dinner. So I still gotta pull out something for dinner.
Can you see him? I can't see him. I can't see.
No. We're gonna have to refresh again real quick.
There he goes. I can't see what's on there. There he is. There. Oops. It's hard to see. Hey, little chickies. I don't know if I can turn the camera around or not. I lost you guys. I guess they're going to refresh and come back. Well, that was a Sakata tortoise, if anybody's seen him. He is from Africa. He's about 6 years old, and he probably weighs close to 50 pounds by now. I see you. I can't hear you. Their volume wasn't working. They must be having some weather. I think it's supposed to be windy up there. Not real sure. But if you're in the chat, jump in and say hi. We can have a conversation. The link is there. It's real easy to do.
All right.
Hey, they're coming back.
All right, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. I don't know.
Apparently, we've got to.
Did it refresh and got no sound?
I'm not
All
in
right.
the woods. Roll.
Yeah, it's deplorable. You have any citrus fruits you can cook up? Or lemon juice in water will work wonders for you. Deplorable. She's been sick. And I've been giving Raina, because she was not feeling well. I've been giving her the colloidal silver, and it was helping her a lot. But it just wasn't. She's not shaking this cough. So I went ahead and started giving her the recipe that we got going across the bottom, which, you guys can use different things. If you can't have grapefruit, use oranges. If you don't, it's not going to be as potent, but
But
it's
still
going to
works.
do.
Yeah,
It's still going to do the job.
It still boosts your
Um,
immune.
Or even just lemon water, like lemon juice and water.
Have you ever made kombucha? Kombucha?
What is it? Kombucha? No, I've never made it myself.
It's
Um,
pretty easy.
I hear
And
it's easy and really, really nutrient rich. Any
is.
fermented food is
Fermented?
any fermented food has multiple health benefits because it's a
Yeah.
living food.
Yeah, I take brew a batch and I make it in a gallon jug, and it forms a SCOBY. So what I did is make a kombucha, and I just put it in my pitcher and covered it with cheesecloth and left it and let it make its own SCOBY. And then I started brewing my first batch of tea.
All right, so for those who don't know, SCOBY is the really healthy bacteria that forms on the top. It's like the mother in vinegar,
Right.
and ferments also have a SCOBY that they produce. All right, if you have lemon juice, deplorable lemon juice and water, drink a couple cups a day. It's that lemon water will help too. So if you can do that, that will also help you tons. Start drinking that lemon water. Um, if you get a temp that you can't break, soak a pair of socks in vinegar, any kind of vinegar, white vinegar will work. And soak them in vinegar and put them on your feet, and it'll pull the heat straight out of your body. It'll pull
And
that
other
fever
toxins.
out. Yeah.
Need to know. Put the socks on.
Yes.
Yes.
It doesn't feel the best, but it does work.
Yeah, it's not great. I hate wet socks, but
Can't
I'll tell you
stand wet
what,
socks, but it does work.
it'll break a fever. It'll pull fever out of your body.
And
was
it
having-
pulls other toxins out of your body too.
The other day, and I was reading that there's a pirates. It's a bunch of oils. I forget what they called it, but I put the oils all together and put them in my socks.
Thieves oil.
Huh?
They call it thieves oil.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, thieves oil
It's
is a
mixture-
very old recipe that came about during the Black Plague. And there
Pirates used it.
there was a group of gentlemen who made this oil blend and used it to be able to go out and rob people that were dead of the plague or almost dead of the plague. And
Well-
when they finally caught them, they got the recipe out of them. So they told them that they were going to execute them unless they gave them their recipe.
And it made it go inside my mouth. About 3 days
What's that?
of just oil in my socks.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh, you know what else is good, Nancy? Or even chicken, you guys, foot baths, when you're sick, there is something to be said for that. That's why they always show it like old timey. Everybody just took a foot bath and they'd have a blanket over their shoulders and stuff. Well, the foot bath draws the toxins quicker out of your body. And you can use it. You can use it like you can put Epsom salts, baking soda, and like pink salt or sea salt in a foot bath, and it's going to give you the magnesium that your body needs, and it's also going to suck out a bunch of toxins. So you're going to get like vitamins and minerals from it, and it's going to be pulling bad stuff out of your body at the same time. And you can put oils in your water, and that will also help. Like just if you use tea tree, don't use it around any pets because the fumes from tea tree oil can be toxic to dogs and cats. So you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I like to put that out there because a lot of people don't know that, and then they use it, and then You know, you don't want somebody to accidentally hurt their beloved, furry family members. You know, so because that would be a terrible feeling. So, um,
Yeah, I've got critters everywhere. I've got 4 tortoises, a bearded dragon, 5, 4 ducks, no, 5 ducks, no, 4 ducks. I don't. I get 3. So I must have 3 hens.
I think we're going to be fine. I know a lot of people are scared that they're not prepared for whatever's coming down the pipeline, but you can't stay in that space. You have to be prepared mentally. I think is the most important bit because
Oh, yeah.
that's the part where people are going to stutter and suffer the
That's
most.
right.
Is being that emotionally and mentally
Oh,
prepared. But know that you are not alone. You're never alone.
I
No.
yard. It's just no more than a big lot, but I have everything inside my fenced yard, and I live in rural Austin, and I got neighbors all around me, front, back, across the street, everywhere. But we just kind of just exist here in a good way.
Yeah.
We're eventually move up to Oklahoma where the tribe's at, so we can take more services from the tribe. But
Oh, right on.
the Choctaw Nation, all of our
That's
cousins,
cool.
we're the only ones down here.
I'm an Indian outlaw, half Cherokee Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa. I love that song.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I just thought that was a great
Have a
song.
lot of percentage told right now. We have Choctaw and Cherokee, Mole Lake Chippewa, Ho-Chunk, and we have Cheyenne and Sioux in this
Cool.
household. Mixed into 1, 2, 4 people, 5 people. So we're kind of
That's awesome.
None of us really look.
Yeah, I mean, all we can do is look. A lot of us, we already know not to be scared. I know I say that all the time. I say that not for you guys, but for anybody watching this later, that might still have a little bit of that spirit of fear. Because I know most of you guys are not even the tiniest bit afraid, and I love that about you. I think our strength is going to be needed in whatever comes after because they're going to look for people who still have some sort of rationale when the world falls apart, and if you know a lot of the things that are going on, it's not going to affect you as strongly because the knowledge is already there. You know it exists, and it's not a surprise. These people that are not awake to the things that are really going on in our world are going to be so severely shocked that it's probably going to be a medical condition for a minute. I hope not. I really hope not. But yeah, we'll have to just, we're going to have to flow with it. I mean, we all know how to do it. We all know how to go about it, right?
Yeah, we just have to understand that the protocol that they're after with everybody, thing that they insisted on, is nothing more than extinction.
Yeah.
And until we understand what's really happening out there, everybody that is succumbing to it is hopefully going to be lost. They're going to be, I don't know what they're going to do to them. But my mom, she has both of her knees are just swelled up bigger than toad frogs. And it happened like 5 months after that. And
Wow.
to get my mom and my sister, don't do it. And they did it anyway.
Yeah, I know. My mom and my brother did.
And
Well,
they
she's
went
my
up-
stepmom, but she's the only mom I got left. So
Yeah, I am. And I'm like, oh my goodness. It's so sad because the lies that they're telling are got people so buffaloed that they never some of them will never see what's coming. They'll never see it coming because they're just being constantly. I mean, they don't know that any other channels in the world, 6 major channels, and even when you give them alternative, when they get to a certain age, they just don't have the understanding on how to maneuver between the two.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at with my mom. She's going to be 86 this year.
Oh,
So
wow. Bless her heart.
with her, she's had Fire Stick TV where she could go on and watch alternative for 5 years.
Yeah.
And she's
I
still
radio.
looking and watch alternative. But that's something that's just old school. They're just really hardwired into do everything you're told. Have you guys ever listened?
We got to break away from that. We got to help these people break away from that. And I don't know how. I mean, we try, but
That's a real impossible task. I've been trying for a long time. My sister, she still doesn't listen to all. But anyway, do you ever listen to Ted and Austin Bauer? If you go to their website, which is healthmasters.com, they have a live broadcast and they have some archives in there. And they're very beneficial. They're just giving an hour a day of what's going on in this world and different things and stories and stuff. But they're extremely intelligent and extremely easy to listen to them. Kind of loud, but yeah. But they're filling us in daily on what's going on. In fact, that's
all
how
right. See, I don't know. I think some people are getting to the point where they need to turn that off. I mean, there are going to be people who can follow it and it doesn't bother them or affect them or any of that. And they're just gathering the information. But there are people that this information affects in negative ways. And sometimes you just have to, turn it off and take a break from it,
Oh yeah.
Be aware of what's going on. Don't put your head in the sand. By no means be an ostrich, but take a break from letting all that, drag you down.
Right.
Hey, Brian, good to see you. Sandy, Harvest Mary, Deplorable, anybody I didn't mention because I haven't seen you yet. Hello. There's our brother, Robert.
He can't go somewhere. He's trying to be back as long as she's not around. She said something else.
Okay. Well, yeah, we had a great time last night. We ran a late show just for, for fun for everyone. And anybody that'd like to come up, you're welcome to come up. Here pretty soon, I'm probably going to start moving around and stuff. But you guys are welcome to keep your conversation open and you guys know how we roll here. Most of you have been here before, so wherever the conversation takes us, right? Oh,
Yes.
Oh no, Robert. His helper has car issues. Don't we all?
I'll talk to you guys a little later.
Oh, you don't have to go, Nancy.
I gotta go cock. Unless y'all want to watch me
Okay.
I'll be listening.
All right, hon. Hey, Catter. All right, Nancy. Well, it was good talking to you, hon. Thank you so much for coming up with us.
Bye, Nancy.
Anybody else want to come up here and have a conversation with me? You are more than welcome to. Go ahead and pop this in here again. Pick your topic and we'll go for it. You want to do survival stuff today? You want to do what do you guys want to do? I mean, heck, scratch your head, go things to make you go
What about, or even maybe
Hey, Crystal.
just a thought.
What? Get it out already, man. That's how he keeps me on tenterhooks, you guys. What are you making, honey?
Fish sticks.
Oh, it doesn't smell that good, but I mean, it smells good. It
Smells
the
good.
butter
There's
smells
fried
good.
butter. And,
Yeah, butter smells.
yeah, I don't do fish sticks traditional way. I put just a tiny bit of butter in a pan, and I let it sit there and cook on low and
You know
fry.
what I want?
And, oh my gosh, better than others.
So, somebody pick a topic. Quick, hurry. All right, so if anybody would like to come on up and have a conversation, you guys are more than welcome to. We just kind of wanted to open the room for everybody today, more so than sit here and talk to you or at you or however it's called. Because we're trying to get our stuff done up here before it gets too cold. Hey. Hi, neighbor.
Well, hello, neighbor. How are you?
Give me a special cam feed. I got the house tore up behind me, so I'm trying to keep the cam off today.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Hello, everybody in chat. Figured I'd hop
If
up.
you guys are not familiar with Caterwonky, she is mainly seen on JW Survival's channel, which if anybody has his link, you can go ahead and pop it in chat. You guys should check him out. He's pretty cool. All right, sorry, Catter. Go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. And then I run my bling shows on my channel. I sell my jewelry and stuff. So
Heck yeah.
that's what I do.
Yeah. You have a link? We'll pop it in for you. If you want to pop it in private chat, honey, I'll put it in there for you.
Hi, Crystal.
Okay.
How you doing, hon?
It's about building ourselves in our community, right?
Yeah. I just enjoy getting on and acting like a crazy nut.
We're trying to do some kind of like barter or trade, setup that we can do within our community where we can trade goods
Mm-hmm.
for other people's goods, and then for like a Christmas exchange program type of deal, maybe. Like for me, it's going to be so I can get like Christmas presents for folks,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think that would be a great idea. I think that would be something amazing that we could all do together.
Especially the way they're saying that, oh, you better get your Christmas stuff because you won't get it and this and that. So
Yeah. Well, and you know what? Let's put our money where our mouth is. If you don't have goods to trade and you want something, you can buy it from us. That'll pay shipping and handling, I'm sure, for
right.
for somebody. I mean,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
so it's all good. However it works out. I am going to sell a couple paintings. I am going to do a little show here one of these days real soon. Hey, love pugs. And I'm going to show you guys which paintings haven't found homes that are going to be for sale or trade. I will definitely trade.
But yeah, I sell $5 jewelry all day and all night long.
Heck yeah, lady.
So, but then the
We've
mannequin
been over there.
Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah, the mannequin back here, she's dressed up. The full Monty and a few others keep coming on, telling me they're going to take her out. So I got her dressed up for them.
Oh my goodness.
That's Glenda. We call her the drunk.
Yeah.
We have a good time. So hello, Crystal, and everybody in chat. If I didn't get to say hi to y'all, but yeah, now I just figured I'd hop up for a minute and
Well, thank you.
see how my neighbors were doing.
I'll show you guys some paintings. Yeah, give me a second here.
All right.
Oh
boy.
I'll even show you ones that I've done that are not for sale, and that way you kind of have a better idea of all the different things that I do. Because I do a lot of different things, and I do custom work a lot too. So if you have something, don't be afraid to ask that if you want to see it done. Hold on, I got to find one more here. This is a this is a falcon portrait that I'm working on.
Ooh,
This is just the bottom layers. I don't have it's not finished yet. So that's what I'm working on. Her name is Peace. How cool, right?
I can't. If I drew something, it'd be a stick figure.
Ha.
I can't draw.
And then this guy this guy has found a home. Catter, I'm gonna put you small for a minute, honey.
No, you're fine. Go for it.
There we go. This guy has found a home. I just haven't gotten him sent off to his new home yet. I can't put anything on this. And I work in acrylic and I work in oils. But there's one of them. This one's still for sale. This one hasn't found a home yet. I painted this on air the other day. It just like came out of me. It was really awesome.
You do very well. I'm there ain't no way I could do anything like that. Ooh. Yeah,
Bonnie,
very
like that one.
nice. Very
I mean,
nice.
I do all kinds of different stuff.
That's cool. That is cool. Yep, that's cool.
None of these have found a home yet. None of the last three that I've shown have found a home yet.
They will.
And this one,
They will.
Oh, yeah,
of course,
they
this
will.
one belongs to Mike over at Liberty Warrior. This is Mike's.
I like that. Yeah.
So,
Like they
And
say,
I
if something
did too.
doesn't go, keep showing it. Keep letting people
Right.
know about it. Because eventually you're going to when
It's gonna
people
go.
when people get stuff, and I've learned this with my business. I've been doing this particular business for 4 years from home, and it's a mood thing. When people are in a mood, they will get the stuff. I like that. I like that. But you just keep showing it because sometimes somebody will look at something, they're thinking about it in their mind, they're not 100% sure, but then when you bring that same thing right back out, they'll be like, you know what? I think I do like that. So it's like a mood thing. It's just you constantly just keep, I guess, pushing it out there in their face, so to speak.
Right.
Bringing it up.
Different than advertising.
So, but those should find a home, no problem at all, Heather. No problem at all.
I'm
think
hoping so.
They will.
I
don't have hope. I know because the good Lord will make it way for it.
Right on. Right on.
That's just my
Yes.
attitude.
So, and I'm getting the urge. I'm getting the itchy palm to paint again too. And it's like I have a feeling that my husband's going to be like, "No, enough! Stop before the rest of them are gone. You can't do anymore." He would never do that to me. But
Yeah. But yeah,
GG.
they are. You did that. I like that. You got me. You got me
Cool.
looking at them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I trade. I'm saying here's my deal. I love to barter. I love to trade things.
I'm gonna put my email
It's-
in the private chat for you, Heather, so you can get a hold of me because I have an idea.
Okay.
And I like to talk to you one-on-one about it, maybe on the phone. I'll drop my email and my phone number in private chat.
Excellent. I'll grab
I
that.
have an idea.
Now,
I have an idea.
yay. All right. I love ideas.
I'd rather talk
do,
to
I
you
do.
first.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I get that. And we can. Are you available this evening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll reach out to you this evening and we'll have a chat. That'd be awesome. I'll text you first so that you know it's me because I don't answer numbers that I don't have in my phone.
Well, and with me having my business number also, it kind of helps when somebody I give it to say, hey, this is me. That way I know the number as well, because with my business number being published, I get spam calls all the time. So I get to the point where I'm trying to screen
Our restaurant did too.
and
That's just how
and it's
yeah.
crazy. I put in private chat for you,
I
babe.
tell people. I'm like, I'll give you my number. You can reach out to me. You can call me. We can talk. But you need to text me first, or your number's not going to get answered.
Right. You know, unless they leave a message and I can hear who it is, then I'll call them back or something. But otherwise, it's like, I mean, I get some crazy numbers and crazy scam
Yeah.
calls and stuff. It's like, I want to list your business. I'm like, you ain't listing my business. My business is already listed. Goodbye. It's like, leave me alone. But very nice
Here's
Katie.
something funny. We listed our restaurant. The first company that came in and said, really good deal, $400 a year, be in the yellow pages. We're like, oh, okay, cool, right on. What he didn't tell us was it was in Texas.
Well, here, since we're talking about this, I'm going to pop. If you guys saw one of those paintings that you liked, that you are interested in, I'm popping my email into the chat right this moment, and you can reach out to me, and we will start a conversation.
And I think that's an awesome idea. You know, coming on YouTube, I have met a lot of different vast variety people, you know, like our community with the preppers and different things like that. I do my own prepping and stuff. You know, I help JW out. I go a few other channels, you know, and stuff like that. And also too, I have made a lot of cool connections being on, and I don't jump up to try to promote myself or my channel or anything. I just enjoy the conversation, chit chat. And if somebody finds my channel great, and you know, whatever, you know, I don't,
It is, right.
I just let it go natural, you know, it's like, let it build
Well,
on
you
its
should do
own. Yep.
That's all he's ever wanted us to do.
Yep.
Not here
Listen,
we need donations, here we need this, and here, you know, and here buy my t-shirts, buy my hats, buy. He's never wanted us to, for something that we give to the community. We are not to look back for something in return. It's just a gift is what a gift is. Not you get a gift and then you're expected to have something back because you gave somebody something. It's like,
right. Yeah. It's like I used to be on, I call it fake book. I ran my business primarily off of there for the last 3 so years. And it got to the point to where it was getting really bad on my business page. I have a business page over there. And it got to the point to where when I was doing my live shows, they were suppressing and they were doing so much. I would have only 2 or 3 viewers, and it was killing me because this is the way I make my living. This is how I live, is I do my business from home. So when I started venturing on Facebook, I started watching different channels, learning people, making friends. Couple of them like, you need to go ahead and make your own channel, do your thing. You can be different and still be a part of the community.
Yeah,
and I thought, well, and I did. I didn't really think that it would take off as far as how it's done for me. I mean, I ain't huge. You know, I've got 250 some subscribers. That's fine with me, you know, but it's the people that I interact with, even though if they're not buying anything that night, I still conversate. I still act like a hoot, you know, I still am me. You know, I just have fun, you know. If they want to see stuff, great. If they don't, great. It's, you know.
Yeah.
I just enjoy it.
I love your forum. And if you guys have not checked out Caterwonky, because I'll do a shameless plug for her. You guys got to go check out Caterwonky's channel. And I think I already posted the link in the chat there for you guys for her channel. So
I just act like I love giggling. I love laughing. But you know, there's people that come on in my chat that need prayer and stuff. We definitely make sure that, you know, we put it out there. Hey, everybody, this one needs prayer. This one needs prayer. You know, I'm not a perfect person, but I just enjoy people. I just enjoy people.
Yeah.
I'm like an extreme extrovert. It's like I love people. I love talking to people and being crazy. So, but I just wanted to hop up here and say hi to my neighbors here to y'all in Ohio.
Glad you did. Glad you did.
That's awesome. Oh, somebody wants to say hi.
You got a monkey?
There she is. Hi, hon.
Rita, not Caterwonky.
No,
Her name's Caterwonky, you silly Billy.
Oh.
You can call me Cat.
Let's see. What is that? You call it cat.
But I wanted to, give a shout out to you. I try to watch when I can, and then sometimes I just get overwhelmed because I can't be every place at the same time.
Oh, we
understand
understand.
that.
We know that. And we
We know that
appreciate when we
position.
see you pop in there and say hi. It's like, yeah, Catherine's here. That's cool.
awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
kind of lift it up a
I
little
just-
bit. Love that.
Yeah. Well, we were neighbors too. I think what 4 hours away. I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
So,
like that.
but
How was J-Dub doing? We stopped in a couple times, said hi during that time, and
yeah,
haven't been on for about a week. So how's he doing? Is he doing
he's
better?
doing pretty good from where his father passed and stuff. Yeah. I have to. I aggravate him so he don't have time to get down the dumps.
Yeah.
But overall he's coming through that as well. Yeah,
Wife
Facebook.
going away.
I like how you heard that. Yeah, Facebook just got to the point. The only thing I really still do over on Facebook, I call it, is my group. Now I'll post pictures in there because it's not the video where they're not being able to see it. So I'll post pictures of the product or all, and I have. But other than that, I've been on YouTube. So. But
Yeah.
Jeff and Heather, thank you for having me up. I just wanted to come up and say hi to you. I wanted to make sure that you didn't think that I would have been ignoring you or anything.
Oh no, hun.
we know you're
would-
busy.
no, and
We know-
everybody is busy these days,
Yeah,
and
we know
there's
the
so many
community.
channels that overlap too. So
Yeah.
we get it. We get it. We understand, and that's cool. I feel like we just we have a little respite place here. So if you ever need a little respite in the middle of the day, a little chill, calm place to come and just enjoy conversation, that's what we try to offer.
And that's great. And that, that is really, that it is. It's nice to have a different break from different things.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's nice to get
You like my
get a little break.
That's my coffee cup.
I love it. So, well, I'm going to hop down, Heather and Jeff. Thank you. And get a hold of me later. And I got some ideas I'll throw at you, Heather. Maybe it can help you get your paintings a little bit more going.
All right. I'd love to talk to you. So I'll give you a call a little bit later this evening, probably after dinner.
That's fine, hon. That's fine. So,
All right. Thanks,
y'all
hon.
take care.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
y'all
you.
have a good one. All right. You too. God bless everybody. See y'all later.
All right.
See
Have a
y'all
good
later.
afternoon.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Come on. Anybody else? Let me go fishing. Hold on. Ready? Here's the cast. All right. There's the cast.
And wow, you can tell she was from Ohio too.
Yeah. She's cool. I love
Yeah,
Catherine.
it was just that ending. It was really neat.
Come
Some
on
people get
up,
all
sister.
kind of tripped up at the end there when they don't know if they should leave or not leave. Or
You know I'm talking
we're
to you.
Ohio. We
I know.
Ohio. She's Ohio. We said, all right, see it. It was done. We knew it was over. She's
So
outta here.
funny how each state has kind of like
Has their
its
own
own
lingo.
little culture, like cultural thing. And like when you go other places out into the world and you run into somebody who's from your state or knows like what county you're from in that state, it's those are connections that we make. Those are all those and the reason I think that those things make us so happy is because we are seeing our similarities rather than our differences with folks, and I think that's beautiful. Hi, sister.
What are you going on?
I was in there going, I'm turning my back, and then I went, oh God, I forgot to shut the other volume off. Just imagine something. How's your day going?
How's your day
Good.
going?
Yeah. New day, new dawn, new attitude. Got more of a to the world right now. That's why I don't know if you saw what I wrote, but I was like, yep, it's that kind of day of
Yeah.
flushing my computer of
You're doing fall
Start
cleaning,
new.
honey.
Yep.
Fall cleaning.
Fall
Empty out that
cleaning.
gathering basket, as
Get rid of
Pappy
all,
would say.
Yep, get rid of all the stuff you need to get rid of so you can start your spring clean.
Yep. I just kind of went, you know what? And that's when I realized my son-in-law wasn't even on my Facebook anymore. And I was like, oh, so you removed because you're tired of my stuff. Okay. Well, why do I have any of your friends on here? Delete, 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 delete. Do I talk to you? No. Do I talk to you? No. Do I talk to you? No. No. None of these people have ever talked to me. No. God. First, before I did that, I was like letting everybody know I'm cleaning out the list. If you actually want to, talk to me, whatever, send me whatever. But I was like, yep. I still kind of do want to remove a few more people off of Facebook, but I just not quite yet.
Yeah. I've been I had Facebook only really for my sons to stay in touch with me, and since neither one of them are talking to me or talk to me at all on there, I just let it go, man. Like I think it's been about 4 or 5 years since I've even posted anything on Facebook.
Yeah, I that's how I keep in touch with my son, is on Messenger, because he doesn't really have a proper cell phone and whatever. So it was usually whenever I was on Facebook playing this game that him and I would chit chat kind of thing. When that game was taken down, pissed me off. I loved it, but yeah. So now I'm like, well, the only thing I've really been doing.
You were on Hawks earlier.
Oh,
You were
okay.
asking.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, I haven't checked out Hawks. Is he still going with has it been 48 hours?
I would assume. I think this is like day 3.
Yeah.
But if he is
See, I
still
don't need
going,
this.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Nope. Go ahead. You were.
Oh, I was just saying, I know people's things, so if I want to go check them out, I can do that too. But I just kind of went, I'm unsubbing from numerous things because I just don't want to look at it anymore. I don't. Any of you people, notice that I'm missing and you want to come see me, you know where you're going to find me, kind of thing. But I was like, nope, I'm not restricting myself
right,
to when I go on or anything anymore. Screw it. Why should I accommodate anybody else when everybody else has got attitude? I was like, nope. Just so I'm just kind of reset and going, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to feel the ideas again. Got to rethink things, kind of thing, right? And it depends on hubby's shift too. Like usually around now he's kind of gone on afternoons, so I don't know if that's gonna come. So that kind of changes a little bit, but
right.
Yeah. But yeah, as for today, it's like, okay, my eyes are so puffy. I woke up this morning kind of going. The what?
Have you done any grounding? Don't make me send you healing frequencies. Because I will. I will. I'll be like, here, 20 of them. Pick one.
Okay, so I've had my second coffee.
All right, we'll stop right there.
Well, it's funny because Bonnie texted me and my alarm went off, whatever, and she's like, well, no wonder you get sleep. She goes, I've been up since 8 o'clock, whatever. I didn't get up till after 11:30.
And the Canadians talk about us Americans. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just picking you guys. I love my Canadians.
Yeah. I can't function if I don't have 8 hours, kind of thing. It's just that kind of thing now. I gotta have my 8 hours because my 8 hours doesn't add up to 8 hours,
No, it's only 4.
Sometimes, yeah. It's like, oh my Lord.
Sometimes it's like 2, 30 minutes
for 8
up,
hours. But shoot.
toss and turn for the next hour and a half.
Down, potty break.
Fell asleep for 20 minutes. Cat jumped on the door, wanting to go out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. My cat comes on the bed.
I have a lot of those nights lately.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's the weird thing. I'm still, doing my normal thing, but now it's like, okay, now I'm waking up to hot flashes in the middle of the night too, and I'm like, that had gone away for a long time. So it's like, okay, I feel like I'm just kind of like nothing's gonna stop. It's just gonna keep, and it's like, alrighty, we're on a course. Let's go. Only those that are spiritual and whatever will understand this, and I ain't listening to none of you telling me that I'm whatever you might want to think of me.
Yeah, well, we love you, so
I
don't care what
now. Spread the love. Someday you'll get it. Someday a lot of people will get it, and I can't deal with that kind of thing right now. I got to focus more on what's better for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I get it.
mm-hmm.
I get it.
Hey, Robert, real
Happy.
quick. Hey, howdy there, Happy. Robert, real quick, he's talking about them Gaskins. Hey, I got an old one. It's like 1980s. It's got the spout on it and everything, and it crinkles. It moves with. You can move it down to the opening of the tank. It's really nice. They don't make them anymore, so it's like really, really rare. $250, man, for a 5-gallon can. I'm just teasing, by the way, Robert.
Oh, I see your little recipe on the bottom too. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Huh?
What was the other thing I was going to say too? Oh yeah.
Just like the real news.
Speak of the angel, and he shows up, right? I just started realizing we got to twist that line around too.
Right there.
We used to always say, "Speak of the, you know what?" Now I'm like, "Hey,
Oh,
it's called
yeah.
Speak of the angel. Look who showed up."
There you go. I like that one. Yeah, Heather, she did a good one.
What's
Said,
that?
speak of the devil, look who showed up. Speak of the angel, look who showed up.
That's right.
Gotta change it.
Blessings.
Yep,
That's
Right.
right.
exactly. Y'all got to start changing things that come out in a negative way.
Oh,
out of
Gotta
the
change
evil.
it. For the world.
Gotta move it to the
Sorry?
positive.
Yeah.
Talk
yeah,
about manifesting a beautiful light for the world. Thanks,
Yep.
KG.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Trying
awesome.
to throw things out there once in a
See,
while.
look at that. See, you just made a big change in somebody's life today, and don't even know
And we have
when they
lots
watch
of
it.
angels. We have
Yes,
lots
we
of
do.
angels, and I think we're going to get more and more, and eventually, you know,
They're among us, and people don't even know it sometimes.
You know,
we
have
need
you
to
ever
have.
come up on
Save
somebody,
them.
Gigi, or been listening to somebody and you can see their wings? Like you
No,
can
I
feel,
can't.
like you
No,
can
but
feel
you know,
that
it's-
energy. I've met people like that, or I've listened to people that I've had that feeling.
Okay, do you feel the warmth?
Maybe not angel, but I feel they're very spiritual. Like I feel an energy kind of thing from them.
Yeah, like a well, and it's
But
not
no,
even like
I
a.
haven't seen angel wings. No,
It's not
I haven't
like
been that lucky.
it's not like the typical. I don't know. When I see the wings, when I get the image of the wings in my mind, there's like a warrior feel to that person, but it's like a spiritual badass. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I know I should have said that better. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
but that's like the feeling. It's like this massive spiritual warrior being. You know, that's the energy I get when I see the wings on somebody. I don't see them on too many people, but
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's
when Robert was reading that raccoon card the other night, I saw his.
cool. Now
I didn't
I'm
tell him that.
jealous.
Shh,
I
don't
shouldn't
tell
say-
Robert.
Funny, you made it.
I love you, brother.
Robert, jump on up.
Yeah, come on, you guys. You know you need. You know you want to join the
want
conversation with us.
to. That's right.
That's right, girl. Uh-oh. You're muted. You're muted.
And I got a hot flash.
Do it again.
Do it again. Yeah, right.
All right, try this again. Take two. All right, y'all, you get your butts up here right now.
Yes, ma'am. I come.
Okay, try it again. Let's try it again. All right, y'all, get your butts up here. I'm telling you right now. This
I hope I don't-
Canadian.
I hope I don't look as
is-
shitty as I feel.
But we can't tell.
I can't see you, man.
Hey, Robert, my eyes are like piss holes in the snow since this morning when I got up, okay?
I've been dragging ass, getting everything ready for the guy, and then he says, "Oh, like," he shows me a picture of his fan belt busted.
Oh man,
Oh, that's
that's it.
That's pain. in the
Well,
ass.
So I got my
Things go up,
chainsaw ready. Those gas spouts, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
They
they,
know how
are.
to
They're
they know how to piss a person off.
oh yeah.
Took me 10
I've
minutes,
seen a new
15
one too.
to wipe the shit off my hands. Like,
Really?
really?
The sad part about it is it's that gravity fed type style, and there's no air that goes in through the, and so
Yep.
it has to gurgle back up through. So you're like sitting there filling it twice as long.
See, that's the woke stuff.
It is.
Oh, you don't-
It is.
I don't know what.
'Cause some
Wow.
guy wasn't paying attention. He lit his arm on fire somehow from filling a lawnmower.
God,
So we got to
Lord.
change the spout on this.
it's just to make it more.
Stupid.
Oh my gosh.
California's about that emission stuff. Don't let the vapors escape. Oh, really? Well, when it spills out on the ground, it's twice as bad.
Yeah. Stop thinking you can haul that shit around on the inside of your car with you.
Getting that
Stop
way.
it. Just stop it. Use some common sense.
Jesus. I just want to pour
I
some
think
gas.
we gotta. I was gonna say, think about the
wanna mow my
rules about half common sense.
Unreal.
Oh, I don't know.
Takes a
Where
half
is the
day
word
just to
common
fill the
sense?
I'm ready. I got 2 jobs going at once here.
Hey, whoa, easy, easy.
Yeah.
I'm cleaning out my garage. I figure if I'm going to be in here, I'm also cleaning up real good.
Yeah, you might as well just make that little section your little
Yeah.
section.
Exactly.
You might as well set some books, some throw pillows, make yourself a little couch in the corner, or get like an air mattress that easily inflates, like a little camping air mattress. And just like have a little section.
I don't need it that much. I mean, he's not home during the day.
Well, no, what I mean is like then you have like a little spot where you can be comfy with your throw pillows and
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't mean it's
meditate.
gonna
You can
happen.
even
That's what I'm saying. In here,
set it up like a little meditation space, but with some comfy spots.
well, that's my room, my bedroom. Because we each have our own room. It's been like that for a long
But you
time.
have-
Oh,
Yeah, we sleep
Okay.
better. Because he
Hey,
snows
no.
like a train wreck and his shoulder thing pops out. And then we got to be the lucky recipients of bed bugs years ago.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
if it was from his job or from a vacation. All I know is one day I went to go and do the beds and laundry, whatever, went, oh my God. And I called my husband and I get home now. And that mattress was out of the house in 30 seconds, down the stairs, boom, gone. And the headboard, because I didn't trust it. We went through months of horror. We had to, and this is in the fall. We had to stay in our garage twice with our cats nearing winter while it got fumigated. That was
wow.
a nightmare. When I went to work, I wouldn't have anybody in my house for like a year, kind of thing, till I knew there was. It was like horrible.
Wow.
So we just
don't-
kind of found that after that experience is like, okay, we got another mattress, whatever, and we just kind of looked at each other and went, we kind of need sleeping better because you've been over in this room and I've been over in that room. So we just kind of went, all right, meet you in the middle somewhere.
I love you. I'll see you at breakfast. Good night, honey.
And it's funny too because we have 2 cats and one cat was always around him snuggling and the other one's always around me snuggling. So it's kind of funny that night, and they kind of battle for like she won't really go in my bedroom, and when he goes into her bedroom, she will give him attitude, whatever. But he kind of gets a little bossy at times and kind of tries like pisses her off, and she boots out of Daddy's room. But yeah, it's humorous how the 2 cats do that and whatever. They're so sucks. Daddy's room.
There we go.
Hi,
there he
Becky.
is. Happy to wear.
How you doing?
Good day, Angel.
I'm still alive.
Fine day.
Robert, don't you just love them new trash, I call them trash cans, gas cans?
Oh my God, dude. Oh,
You know what I did? Cause I got 3 new ones too, but I went online, I ordered one of them universal 4 kits.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna
They get the spout, and I threw them other pieces of junk away.
Oh my God, dude.
Plus, I drill a real small hole in the handle of my gas can so it vents,
Yeah.
so I've always done that.
This,
That's a good
That way
point.
you don't get gas all over the place.
I know.
Yeah. It's
It's stupid.
That's a good idea, huh, Gigi?
My brand new saw too, All right.
Well, the gas wipes the oil, helps you clean the oil off it.
Yeah, that's all it is. Right.
That's so ridiculous. Hey, speaking of reaching out to somebody, that's why I kind of said that I'm still alive.
Uh-oh.
This guy that's coming to help me,
Oh, okay.
we met each other down at the gas station here down in this little bitty town, and come to find out, he's got a Netflix movie coming out or something. He spent 23 years in death row for a murder he never committed,
Wow.
and then the DNA set him free.
Right on.
23.
Yeah, so he's
23
Wow.
years.
a dude, man.
Wow.
That's
Well, you know.
That's the only thing you can't get back out of anything. You just
Time.
Yep.
time.
That's why they
Right.
tell you not
Yeah.
to waste.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's why. You know, so that's why he can come up here and relax and enjoy.
Yeah, live each day like it could be your last, so to speak.
Yeah,
Well, then I get honored that I get to spend it with all you lovely folks.
I try to help everybody.
He sure paid for it by putting in 23 years of hard time.
Yep. Over a rumor, mind you. A rumor.
Yeah.
He didn't even know the people. My God.
Unfortunately, that's not a
That's
not
it's
a rare story.
Yeah.
We have a legal system, not a justice system. There's no justice in that system.
No justice.
But I don't want to go on that path today because you'll get
No.
me all riled up, and I don't want to be riled. I
I'm
want to be
just saying,
happy.
reach out. You might meet some cool people.
Right. Yeah, and don't be scared to talk to somebody because of I really was
Difference of
thinking about
opinion,
this stuff last night that we were talking about, you guys,
because it's signed to
and
nice guy.
I had to when I'm in somebody's chat and somebody's saying something that I disagree with, or I for a little while I was like getting offended if they were knocking on somebody that I thought was a pretty reliable source of information or what have you. And what I found was that was something in me that wasn't because, and I had to really think about that, and I don't remember what it was that really got me, but something got me like, all right, you're having this emotion as a reflection. All right, so then I had to look deep inside, and I had to go, what is it in me that is reacting to that emotionally, right? And then I had to look and find that, and then I was able to let that go, and not be so easily offended by somebody else's remarks of somebody that I thought highly of.
I think he phrased it wrong last night. That's what happened.
I think I did.
Yeah, he phrased it in a weird way, and it wasn't a good weird way. We don't have nobody to choose from, dude. We ain't
Well, and here's the thing too is we must not stop at the answers that they give us. We must look for ourselves and find that the answers that they have hidden, because of course they've given us some answers, but it doesn't mean they're the right ones. There's just that kernel of truth in there to make it seem like, oh, that's perfectly acceptable. That little bit right there resonates with me, so maybe all of it is right.
Gigi saw him,
can't
didn't
do
she?
that.
Was
We
Gigi
no
here
longer-
last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gigi
you
was
met-
with us last night.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
she
That's right. Yes. See, I'm getting old.
Sorry, I'm just answering. He texted me, and I was like, "Oh, I haven't talked to this. Is my friend," and we just kind of started catching up. So I'm just answering her little message. So I'm
Okay.
listening.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a couple of friends that I
I
haven't
was
been in
gonna
touch with since 20 years ago now.
That's cool.
Wow.
Happy, did you want to say something?
Too early in the morning for that.
No, I've been over here just drinking my coffee. I just come in from outside. I've been braiding up sweetgrass.
Awesome.
Oh.
I would love to help you do that.
It's like I take a little bit of time. My old arthritic fingers, they ache after a while of braiding, so I'll do one or two. It's chilly outside, so I have that Raynaud's phenomena with my fingers, so they don't work too good in this kind of weather,
Really.
Yeah.
I get you.
No, you were
I
mentioning
tell you to
something
make
about-
yourself some cayenne salve there, but
What's that?
you wouldn't be able to touch your face at all. I said I tell you to make yourself up some cayenne salve, some cayenne pepper salve, and put it on your fingers because it helps. It does, but then you can't touch your face at all.
I was gonna say I'd be crying all night, Heather. You know,
Oops. Yeah.
yeah, that's like taking the seeds out of jalapeno peppers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're done
Well,
that
with the
too.
caps that come in the peppers really does help a lot.
You know, us old folks got short-term memory problems. You know.
Dang it! Dang nabbit! Fix your glasses and then you're stuck for the rest of the day crying. Oh my!
Fix your glasses and rub your eyes.
Well, I wouldn't want that to happen to you, Patsy. But I would love to just sit there on one of your wood stumps in your backyard with you and braid sweetgrass with you, just for the time.
Yeah, I enjoy. I mean, I went out today. The sun was shining up here. It's getting chilly now because it's getting cloudy, but the sun was shining. It was nice sitting out there, and I have this little 10-inch clay pot that I grow my sweetgrass in, and that's the same stock of sweetgrass that I started growing back in the mid '90s.
Awesome.
And I had taken some of it. It had been gifted to me. Somebody bought it. They bought a couple, 2 or 3 plugs, I guess, at one of the powwows, and it was Canadian sweetgrass, and that doesn't grow from seed. It only grows from rhizomes that grow underneath the ground. So they had some plugs in small pots. So they had bought me some as a gift, and I had planted it in one of those half whiskey barrel planters, and man, it produced like crazy. But it's not very drought tolerant, and we had a really particularly bad year one year, so I had lost all of mine. And what was fortunate about it was before that I had taken 2 or 3 plugs out of that and taken it up to my family home in northern New York and gave it to my brother, and he planted it, and it went, of course, absolutely wild up there. That loved that weather, and so I went back to visit after mine had died off, and he gave me some plugs of that, and I started regrowing it in planters, and it's been going ever since. And that little 10-inch pot that I got it in now is probably completely root bound, but I got 14 braids of sweetgrass out of that little 10-inch pot.
Wow.
You know, and that's just playing with it and smelling it and stuff, you know. It just smells so good. You know, if you've ever smelled fresh mown hay, you know, it's got that smell all the time, you know. And
That's
of course,
awesome.
that's one of the sacred herbs, and that's one when if you see them using a sweetgrass braid where they light it and the smoke comes up.
Yeah.
In the 4 sacred herbs that most Native Americans use, you have tobacco, which is what we use to burn and send up prayers on. You have sage for cleansing. You have cedar for purifying, and you have sweetgrass for bringing in the positive energy.
Okay.
And that's usually how, you know, they're used in a lot of different combinations and stuff. So that sweetgrass has such a high, nice vibration. You know, that's what people use it, you know, to do that, you know, to after you've cleansed and cleared something and purified it, you know, to bring in that type of energy in.
Yeah.
So it's like sitting there playing with Mother Earth's hair, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Good.
good. I'm glad you told us that. That's good information. Use the sage for cleansing and the sweetgrass to bring back goodness. I like that.
Well, you know, and that's just basically the way of the law of things, you know. If you seal an area and you clean it and cleanse it and clear it, okay, you've created a vacuum that needs to fill with something. So you're making a conscious choice of what you want to fill it with. Remember, like attracts like.
Right.
If you fill it full of that nice, good, high vibration energy and stuff after you've cleansed and cleared all the negative stuff, that it'll repel the negative stuff for a long time after that.
Yeah.
Where would I find that though?
Hey, that's funny you say that, man. That's funny. I think the guy who built this home, I think his spirit's still here. When I would see a mess area, when I first got the place last year, there was like big messes, right, and overgrowth of stuff, and I would go to clean it up, and then I would wander around looking for another mess or whatever that needed straightened out, and it seemed like each time I cleaned up a mess that had occurred from him being gone so long, I found one time I found a whole cluster of garden tools underneath the deck, brand new. The stickers are still on the handles. Okay, then I cleaned up another mess. Then I wander around again. I find a lumber pile behind the shed, out in the woods. I'm like, wow. Every time I do something, he rewards me with a gift. I was like, I just kept doing it. I kept finding stuff. I got. There's more stuff in there because it was all overgrowth and you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I haven't cleansed. You know what I mean? I don't feel the need to cleanse.
Yeah. Well, I'm just waiting for you to come in here and tell us if you found that metal lockbox.
Yeah, I wish. This dude didn't. Yeah, he had some money. He's got one of them big down the hill a ways. There's an opening in the trees, and he's got one of them, the biggest satellite dishes when they first came out. He's got one of those down there.
Oh yeah.
It's just, I don't know what to do with it.
You know what you ought to do with it? Line it with mirrors, put a hole in the middle of it, and use it to heat a solar heater.
Yeah, really, yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff you could actually do with it. You could, honestly, I would look this up later on, but if you do it just right, you could use it as free internet.
Huh. Have to check that out.
Yeah, because you can make it receive.
Yeah.
For that size, you can get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles away people's Wi-Fi.
The receiver thing is like freaking 2 feet long. It's big. It's nothing like this little direct TV.
Yeah.
I tore that one down too.
I've seen guys do it. They go 300 and 400 miles away with just the smaller ones. I could just imagine what you could do with a big one.
I know, it's huge. It's one of them first ones. The first thing he wanted here that he didn't have was satellite TV.
If you needed it, if you needed internet for emergency.
I was thinking of making what do you call that? Shoot.
But yeah, solar water heater for that.
What are the little
Turn it into a solar oven.
Rain catchment?
That'd be a great rain catchment.
Let me think. Oh, a gazebo roof. I was thinking.
Oh, you could do that too. Absolutely. Flip it upside down.
Oh
yeah.
Oh
You're
yeah.
gonna do the Tartarian electronic stuff
Or that.
around it.
There's so much you can do with that satellite.
Hook it up. You got this. Hook it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, a clamshell cover for your underground bunker.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. See, look
There
at
you
that.
go.
See?
That's a great idea.
I don't want to stay put though. I'm gonna do the Wolverine thing. I'm gonna move around.
Well, you're not gonna be able to take that with you. It's a little too big. Just imagine seeing that on top of an RV.
Meg,
Yeah,
trade some stuff. I really love your work, lady. Meg Frank, if you guys have not checked her out, I'm giving her a plug because she's amazing. She's not the only amazing person we have in this community either. So,
Dorinda's here.
Dorinda's here.
Wow, Dorinda, hi.
The link in there too. You guys, Bonnie's here. Everybody, the gang's all
Two
here.
feathers. Hi, Bonnie. Crystal's here. Hi, Crystal. Wow, lots of people.
Friendly reminder, hit the like button, please.
Aw.
Hi, Anna. Hi, Crystal again. And Two
Meg.
Feathers
Meg,
Meg
you can
and
pop,
Bonnie
you
and
can
everybody
pop your
else
link
that
in
I
there,
have.
babe, so people can go check out your work. Because you are really amazing. I would be honored if you'd be willing to trade some work for some work with me. if you're.
I'm gonna have to jump off as soon as my woman comes home.
Oh, you got to pretend like you're still on the honey-do list.
Well, she'll have a carload of groceries too.
Well, gotta do that.
Oh, I forgot to tell her to get some soups. Shit. My bug out food's getting low.
Uh-oh.
I buy about a 20-pound bag of rice, and then I have a stash of canned goods, and then I can nothing else have soup.
Rotate.
Soup in
Yeah.
the lights go out or whatever, and can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Everybody
Got
makes
soup.
fun of rice and beans, but I'll tell you,
tell you what.
beans are great protein, and the rice is a good grain, and you can stretch
Yep.
some meals that way.
Big time.
Chicken.
We like
chickens
black
are-
beans and rice. I make
Oh,
it like
that
chicken
works.
style. I love
That
it.
works. I let the chickens out just before dark, and they wander around for an hour or two, and they don't wander too far. Then they go right back in, and it's working. Egg production's back up again.
That's cool. I'll be
Okay,
back in
man,
just a couple
cool.
minutes. Hubby just got home, and I need another coffee.
Okay. May, well, if you don't mind, reach out to me an email, and I do understand. You're probably like backlog right now, but I would love to reach out to you well in advance of, and that way, if you have something specific you want to, I can custom something for you if you like. So that's your choice. But I would love to talk to you about that.
What does Meg do?
Oh my gosh, Robert, she does these mugs and cups, and they are phenomenal.
They're really
And
cool.
then somebody was telling me the other day she just put up some new stuff, which it didn't show up my notifications, but I gotta go check out still. But some portrait work that's like hyper realism type of stuff
Wow.
that I really I love her work that I have seen, and I haven't even seen that yet. So I know I'm gonna love it. Yep,
There you
there's
go.
Meg's channel.
There's Meg's channel.
Yep.
I don't want. It'll bounce me out, won't it? If I touch it.
Well, for
I
us,
don't
I
know.
don't
Well, it'll
actually
be,
you're on a phone. I
Can-
don't know. If
can
you're on
you
a computer,
copy
I'd
it
say
and-
right click on it
well, at least I
Uh-oh.
mean,
or hold down on
I
it
can
and
just
see what
send
it gives
you
you an
a text
option to open
later.
it in another tab.
I think
Phone.
I think I just heard the bear in the woods. Just gave
See, I
itself.
told you you could hear bears in the woods. Nobody
That
believes
was a
me.
that was a misstep because I heard it. That was definitely branches breaking. Better not be climbing my tree, dude.
Hey, it's his tree actually, or her tree.
This tree. Yeah, he's out. That's outside the fence. It's his or hers. It's a girl.
Even if it's inside the fence.
Oh, I know it's down there. I don't even want to look. Just let him be. Just don't
Yep,
steal that
let her
big
do
red
her
one.
thing.
though.
As long as they're not coming up to your porch.
Edge, where are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Boy.
There was a brown bear up in New Hampshire that followed my brother home once. All down the hill till we got to the fence, and then it's a barbed wire fence. And then he decided to not come the rest of the way. Oh, man. What you got there?
Oh, I need something to eat too.
Cheese.
Yeah, I agree, Crystal.
Yeah, she does awesome work, you guys. Fine.
What do you call that? Who said that? I don't have
Oh,
no
we're
money in my
Way ahead of them. Crystal, we are
I
so way ahead of them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
See, people not misconstrued. How do I want to say it? They misdefine what being truly rich or wealthy means, and
They did that on
knowing
purpose.
what wealth is wealth isn't the abundance of money. Literally, wealth is the abundance of what you have, and it's like I said, it's not money. It's knowing how to, and people call it prepping, but even back in the day before industrialization came in, that's what our families did. They in the garden, out working in the fields. They were always canning,
People were
preparing.
healthier
They
because
always
they were
had food for a
connected to their
year.
food sources.
It's really funny how they've twisted it to where they made us rely on industrialization, and how people perceive different words now from what they really truly meant. Yes, I mean, you nailed it right on the head. It's knowing the old ways that will truly get you through, and it's not necessarily prepping. It is to the point of not prepping, but it's preparing yourself for life. It's not, to me, prepping is just getting things ready and extra just for a little bump, but the rest of it is common. And a lot of people, I'm not saying we're all on the same line, the same wavelength, because we do live in different areas and we do different things to survive for what we need, for what we have. So
See, this is what when I talk about the rock wall, that's
Oh, okay.
That's
You
beautiful,
drive-
Robert.
You got to use a ladder to climb over your rock wall.
you know,
Oh, the puppy!
I was just teasing.
Show us your puppy.
Is that your pup there? Yeah. Oh, wow. It's about what? Oh, well, a little less than hip height.
Edge.
Aw. Oh, what a handsome the
Oh,
boy,
look
right?
at him.
Oh, wow. What a
Oh,
good
he
puppy.
knows he's being talked about.
Yeah,
Look
what a
at that
good
tail
boy.
going.
Who's a good puppy?
Edge.
He knows.
Yep. I'm already hugging him. He knows I'm
That's
giving
cool.
him hugs. Look at him. He's so happy.
He's like, what are you doing?
Yep.
Come on, Dad.
We're going for a walk?
What are you doing? He wants to play.
Yeah, we going?
He wants to play? Yeah. I'm ready. Let's go
See
get some
the-
exercise.
See that apple right? That apple right there is mine.
Yes.
Right there.
A apple tree?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my fishing net and I'm gonna snag it. At least I didn't lose connection over it.
Nope, you didn't lose connection.
Oh, here. I'll show you my. I'll show you my setup back in the back. Okay, you ready? This is back of the cabin.
Oh, there's the back of the
Oh,
All right.
gorgeous.
Right on.
Man, you were
God,
living
good
the
for you,
dream, weren't you?
man. May have been a little bit of a test for you to get through to get that, but
Yeah.
right on, man.
Yes, LHS, it certainly is.
Here's my birds.
That's what you
Hey,
Awesome run. Do you the way you have that set up, are you using their pen as composting? Because you can do that. You can just put wood chips and your food scraps, not anything with oils or meats or anything, but you can put like your veggies, food scraps and stuff in their pen.
oh, I gotta get Scott.
Can't build houses. Can't build houses no more, so I build chicken coop.
Hey, it's
Oh.
3:33.
333. 333.
There it is.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, that little run that you have for them there, that's a really nice run. You could just turn that into a little, let them do all the composting. They'll eat the bugs.
This is
The
my
bugs will come
wood
in and
shop right
compost
here.
it.
This is where I keep
Oh,
the
man.
greens. And then
Heck yeah.
this is where my firewood is. My firewood.
Right on. Oh, that's a nice firewood space. What do you use in the wintertime? Like 5 cords?
Yeah, about that. I just this pile right there.
That's about what we use.
Yeah. And we got that tiny little burner.
Yeah.
5 cords and 5. That's not bad.
It depends on the winter, too.
I
but-
don't know if I can go in the shop or not. Jeff will be jealous.
What?
I'll try.
Oh, I gotta
Try it.
Okay. I'll stick around.
I'm gonna try to go in the
I gotta
shop.
go pick my brother up. So go ahead.
All right, there's my shop.
we're kind of.
We're kind of stuck a minute.
Oh, cool.
That's my favorite bathroom. Look at my favorite bathroom is in my garage.
Right
Barney,
on.
Hold on.
remember Barney? You were talking about a walk-in. That's perfect for the dogs and me.
I'm gonna refresh this so you can see it.
Yeah,
Robert, you know what they say about men, don't you?
that
Whenever we're outside, the whole world's our bathroom.
exactly. That's why I like it. There, see the raised bed I made, right? Right. Where is it? Can't see. See, I made the a log garden
Dang.
right there. I can't get too far away. I'll lose.
You
I'll
can
lose-
keep. Go ahead and keep showing it. I'll go back in our video and watch it. Because I refreshed and now I don't have a picture at all.
I don't know
So
if you call this a driveway or parking lot. Look at how big the
yeah, show
driveway
it
is.
around and I'll go
Huge.
back and take a look later. I gotta go get Scott. I'll be back though.
Okay. This is the front. Right here. These are my project logs.
Cool.
Need Need to,
My,
get you a little Wi-Fi repeater to put out there on your shed or your barn or something when you go out there with your phone.
yep.
Something really late because we're gonna have breakfast for dinner.
See, this is the one I'm at right here. See the bottom of it? Wait, I don't know if you can if I can get a good picture of that.
I'm just trying my eggs.
Or baked pancakes.
See it's rotten right here?
Wait, pancakes and sausage fries?
Can't see it good.
Hold on a minute.
See that right rotten down there at the bottom? Right here. Right in here. That's the log I got.
Oh, there we go. Now I see.
Yeah, I got
Nice.
that log.
Hi, Monty. Robert froze
Like this.
again. Oh, he's moving online.
Yeah.
Are
I'm
you
moving.
wanting a cup?
All right.
I am. Meg. I completely and totally am.
Ah,
I'm sorry, I'm not catching questions and stuff, guys. I had to take my glasses off because my eyes are starting to hurt again, and I've been battling this headache for like 3 days now behind my eyes. So I'm trying not to overdo it. So I really do apologize if I'm not seeing your questions. But yes, I am wanting a cup. Okay. Robert, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Pappy, Gigi, everybody still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Gigi's fighting with her crows out there and the Blue Jays probably.
Oh my goodness, what a day. And it's getting chilly already. I feel a little chill. My hands are getting cold. My nose is getting cold. Those are always my first cold parts. My hands and my nose.
Yeah, mine too.
yeah, it's pretty chilly up here. Sun's out though today. Starting to come out. After all that rain yesterday.
Thanks for showing us around your place. You know I love that. It's just so beautiful. I love it. Is that a bear showing its butt, Pappy? Or is that a bear with two faces?
Well, if you look at that real close, you'll see the expression on the bear's face as to what happened to him. You see the mark on his rear end?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I see it.
You don't come up and kick a sleeping bear.
Uh-huh.
And he's turned around and he's saying, "What did you just do?"
Really?
Ah, that's great. That is, I love it.
You just didn't do that, did
Really?
you?
Yeah, it's yo LHS over there laughing. Yeah, it's getting chilly. It was 60 here this morning. I wish it had been 60 here. I thought about starting a fire. I try not to do it until like right before sundown. That way, the chill doesn't settle in the house, and it's easy to
Right.
dispel. You know, but I
Hey,
try
tell
not to
us
start it
about-
earlier than that.
Heather, gotta tell it to my woman. That's
What's
what I
that?
do. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
My woman's like, "Why are you starting a fire now?" So when I wake up, you're not freezing and the chill is in the house.
Right.
I like that.
You
I like
Soak it a couple times before bed, and you're good.
Yeah, you're good. Last couple of days here. That's all. Yeah, you can't complain. We're way ahead of where we were last year
Yeah.
because we moved up
Us
here
too.
from Petaluma's hot, totally different. And you get up here, we were firing up the shit. I don't think it ever went out. I think we had it going since August, end of August, all the way to spring. Now we're more acclimated.
Yeah, my brother
Oh,
lives in an
thank you,
off-grid cabin, and he heats with wood too. But he doesn't want to fire up his wood stove yet because it gets so doggone hot inside there. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He
once you
complains
fire
about
it up, yeah, he's been using a kerosene heater. Just he'll turn it on for an hour or so, and you know, just to get the chill out of the air. But pretty soon he'll be going through his. He uses about 7 quart a winter up there.
Wow. Oh yeah, you are up in those New England states, aren't you?
Yeah, well, they get up there where winters are real every year.
Yeah, that's no, thank you. That's like where Anna lives. No, thank you.
You know what makes this? You know what makes this chilly time so fun is that I get to break out all my flannel shirts, and my thermal, and my wool socks. And I love my wool socks in the wintertime. I just wear them suckers around like moccasins. You know, I do. They're on my feet all the time in the winter. I love wool socks.
See what I
Still got
do.
my Crocs on.
Yeah, I just wear my hoodie as I normally do in the winter. It doesn't get that bad here.
We have full winters here. I mean, we have nice full winters.
With that Canadian air, huh?
But you know, and I love it because it's campfire weather. You know, it really is in the fall having a campfire outside and doing some hot apple cider on the fire. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but if you haven't, share a cup of hot apple cider with a bunch of kids and some people in your community, and just the spirit of the harvest season is just, you know, that gift of sharing. Just it does. I tell you, that bundle up season always makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside too. So I love it. I love the fall.
50
But
degrees,
my
you can-
arthritis doesn't care for it. But and
Oh, that's
and thank you, Marie, Anne Marie. That could be a possibility, but I don't think that's what it's from because my whole spine is inflamed right now. So I think that's what it's from. It's just from
And I have
arthritis.
Froster.
There's nothing I can do about that right now.
I'm going to miss
gotta-
my my fire this winter because I took the teepee down. This is the first time it's been down in what, 6 years.
Oh no!
Yeah, so
There's something about wood heat in the wintertime.
Because I used to have a fire in there all the time. It'd get toasty in there. Ugh.
Why'd you take it down? Just so
Well, we had the big storm coming through here. There was a possible hurricane was supposed to be hitting up here. So I decided to take that one down, you know, and put it away from that. I said, well, it needs to be cleaned, and then I want to repaint it anyway. So I said, I'll just leave it down, you know, through the winter, so I don't have to worry about trying to waterproof it again before winter gets here. I'll do it all in the springtime.
Yeah,
Hey,
that makes sense.
my helper showed up. I gotta go.
All right.
Y'all
Love you,
y'all
brother.
have
Have
a
a
great
great day.
You too. Love y'all.
See you later.
tonight. See you tonight somewhere. All right. Love you guys.
Love you, love and light, man. We'll see you tonight. Does he need, you need me to kick you? Oh, he got it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's. I just feel like I don't know. I don't take medicine for my stuff. I either use natural oils or salves, but
Have you been
I
have
don't
you been
take any
taking
kind of
turmeric?
pain medication for it. What's that?
Have you been taking turmeric?
No, but I'm getting ready to start because it's my wintertime drink. I keep a kettle on the stove to make it. It's turmeric and coconut oil and black peppercorns and a couple other things.
Get yourself some turmeric capsules and start taking that. If you got inflammation going on right now in your joints, I'm telling you, it
Yeah.
makes a difference in arthritis and stuff like that too.
All right, I'll have to do. Well, I can just if I can when I get some spare money, I can go just buy the capsules, and I have a pill machine, and I can buy turmeric, really good turmeric in bulk, right from my Amish store down the road. So I actually have bulk turmeric. I just don't have it in capsules yet because we had an incident where the mice got into quite a few things, and they ate all my vegetable capsules for making my homemade medicines.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It'll happen.
She must have had to go.
Well, come on. What's going on with some of these other people? Come on, Anna Marie, why aren't you up here?
Yeah, anyway, Dragonfly.
Yeah, Crystal, come on up.
Come on, you guys. Come on up and join the conversation.
Come on, I'll even wink at you, see?
Oh, I suppose I can add. Well, that might detract. I'll go ahead and close that off. I'm in housekeeping mode today.
Gather around, family. Gather around.
This is the time to gather around, isn't it? I got to tell you, I had. I went to bed on such a great note last night. Thank you so much for all of you that joined our little backstage powwow last night, because I really did. I ended the night on a high note, and it was wonderful.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't like to take anything either for my headaches or anything. I just don't like to mess around with that.
Yeah, it's. I just had to stop taking any of that over the counter medication at all, and I don't go to the doctors because I don't feel like it's their place to put a toe tag on me, and so I just don't let them tell me anything else. When I find out something's wrong with me, it's usually because I've been injured in an accident at work. Oh, sorry, Pappy. Well, they wanted to see your bear close up again.
You're looking at my bear's hind end for.
Oh, that's a great picture. I don't know where you found that, but that is an excellent picture.
Oh, I've got picture files in my computer. I got all kinds of stuff in there, silly stuff.
That's just a nice way to show your bare butt in front of everybody.
Don't poke the bear, don't kick the bear. I'm gonna work on finding my my book tonight so that I have it. I don't know if Gigi's going on or not. I forgot to ask her before she left there.
So Anna, did you go through your house and do any cleansing or clearing?
No, I don't have any sage.
No, I just take a piece of tape and put it across your thermostat then so that the dial don't move.
It's okay. I don't know. My roommate, you know, she's so super good at, you know, she won't touch that thing, and if she ever even thinks about it, she always asks because, you know, I pay that part of the bill and everything. But then again, even when we have split the bill or whatever, she always asks, you know, she's just courteous that way. So I'll ask her, I'll go, did your hair catch on that when you walk by it? Or
Well, maybe all that dancing to the oldies you've been doing there just rattled it so it moves a little bit.
Shaking it loose.
you really have to push hard on that one. It's pretty stiff. But no, that I'm really thankful that you gave me the recipe there, Heather and Jeff, because my roommate was really sick the other day, and I made that stuff for her, and within 3 hours she was already starting to feel better, where her throat wasn't hurting, and she was able
Yeah,
to breathe better already.
yeah, she's gonna have to keep up on it. You know, you want to make sure that you run that whole not, you don't want to, you know, not the whole jar or whatever, but you want to make sure that the illness has run its full course. You know,
Yeah,
so
she took it.
several days. And, you know, it would.
Yeah, she
It's not
took
going
it
to hurt
till
you.
that.
There's
Yeah, we have a neighbor up the street. She has had the you know what, and she's really, really ill, and she just loves the heck out of us, and we love the heck out of her. And I'm making a batch up for her because she's really doing bad.
that is really awesome. I'm
I'm
so
just,
happy you're doing that for them, and I'm happy that it's helping people.
oh yeah, it's amazing, you know, because otherwise she was going to try to
Feathers,
drive
you're so
herself to the doctor and all that, and I was like, you know,
Hey
just
Tim.
give it a try for a day or two, okay?
Yeah, that's all they got to do is give it a shot. You know,
Yep.
Even that small period of time, you're going to feel a difference. You really will.
Yep. Yep.
If Gigi doesn't go on tonight, Dorinda, I'll go on again.
Cool.
That's I don't know. I haven't gotten I didn't get a chance to ask her. Yes, and Two Feathers, I can see you, and you're so silly, and nobody's left because of you, dear. Always, yep. Hi, Tim. Good to see you. Conservative Cowboy. Thanks for the news, man. He always drops in and drops us some news, doesn't he?
Yep. I like it because if you ask him and he catches it before he moves on to somewhere else, he'll let you know where he got his info.
Yeah. It'd be all right though. It's usually not that hard to find. There are a couple main places that a lot of these folks that are getting that kind of stuff go to look and find it. So, you know, it's all good. If you guys don't mind seeing it, I don't mind letting him post it. I prefer not to talk about the news just because that's that surface level stuff. And I feel like the deeper you go into your spiritual connectedness with one, the more stable you are, the more the less rocky this road is. You know, the more stabilized you are when you're coming from that place. Gigi, you need the link. Are you coming back? Baby, come back.
That was me sharing the cookies with everybody.
I love you, puppy.
By the way, I want to say hi to everybody in chat. I tried to get you all. I have to flip back over on the YouTube in order to put in my hellos and stuff there because I can't do it on the StreamYard chat. But if I missed you, I'm sorry. Hello, hello.
Same here. I can't do that on my phone.
And I'm not wearing my glasses. I'll put them back on for a little bit, but then I got to take them back off because it just adds to the strain from the spine. But I will. I'll have to do that, Pappy. I'll have to get on doing the turmeric, especially coming into this year. I've been a little bit stiffer, slower than years past.
I worked at Vlasic Pickles in Bonduel, Wisconsin years ago. There was a lady that came in there that said that beets are really good for people that have arthritis.
What does it say again?
She said beets are really good for people that have arthritis, and if you don't like beets, to get those beet supplements. That it works really good, especially for the rheumatoid arthritis.
Bonnie, there's bound to be some bird feathers in your yard. It's hard to see. I got my glasses on now, you guys. I'm reading. Oh, I suppose, Gigi, if you need me to.
Bonnie, I think if you've got my email address, just give me an email and give me your address. I can. How many feathers do you want? I got a bunch of them.
Hi, beautiful. Hi, Mom.
Hey,
How
Pat.
are you doing? Good.
I have a question for
Hello,
you.
everyone.
Hey, Rena.
Hi, Rena.
Such a pretty little lady. Pappy, the question I had was, had you heard ever, a long time ago I heard this on the radio, that Native Americans can send to a government agency to have a passed on eagle sent to them in order to harvest feathers. Do you know anything about that?
Well, the thing with the eagle feathers and any bird of prey feathers or any migratory songbird feathers are protected by the federal government.
Right.
Okay. Now the eagle feathers and the hawk feathers, birds of prey feathers, were traditionally used by the Native Americans in their ceremonial and their cultural beliefs and stuff. So they're authorized to have them. Okay. But they must be a to own them legally. They must be a tribal member. In other words, they have to be on the tribal roll.
Right.
Okay, so that that's where a lot of the issues come in of people that are part Native American or whatever. Legally, they cannot own those. However, I have known many feathers over the years that have been gifted from a native member to non-native members. It's just not a, it's not one of those things you go out and advertise. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're used in a sacred way and stuff, they'll probably never see the light of day in public, anyways.
Yeah. I was just wondering because I am a member, but I just was inquiring because I had heard that years ago. My uncle has passed away. He was a shaman, and I didn't get to know him very well because of the family kind of being split up and the way they learned as they were growing up, having been divided by the orphanage and everything that they had been in. That
Well,
they didn't do a lot of close family tie stuff.
if there is a if they are part of the family, okay, they can be passed down as long as there's you do have that tie. In other words, you have to establish it. It's terrible. We have to to go out and do that kind of proof and stuff. Most of the feathers that I use in my works are turkey feathers, wild turkey feathers. We have a lot of wild turkey up here, so I use a lot of those. Or the white turkey feathers that have been dyed to look like eagle feathers.
Yeah.
The important thing to remember, Anna, and everybody that wants to utilize a feather, it doesn't have to be specifically from a bird. Remember, intent is everything.
Right.
So you can use a chicken feather or a turkey feather or whatever, and if in your heart you believe it has the same significance as an eagle feather, and what was so important to the eagle was that in the Native American beliefs, that bird flew so high that they must be closer to Creator. So their feathers were able to carry the prayers, if you will, up to where Creator lived. In other words, the eagle was the carrier of the prayers. That's why those feathers were so significant to them. You know. But
yeah, I have a lot of turkey feathers I harvested too, and then a great many different animals that I've well, like for instance, right out here on the power lines right near my house, we had pileated woodpecker that got cooked up there, so that one I harvested the feathers from, and
that's a pretty good sized bird too.
oh yeah, and they're a very unique feather. But I used to do a lot of art with it, mostly for myself and family and stuff like that, but I've always used feathers in my art. And even in bouquets and things like
some of your
that.
stuff.
Oh, I've given so much stuff away, it's not even funny. I used to have like a wood shop when I was married, and I was able to do a lot of wood crafting and everything, and make my own beads and things like that out of wood. But I don't have access to that kind of stuff. I wish I did, but maybe again someday. I'm starting to feel like I could get back into being
I would
creative
gladly
again.
accept the gift of extra feathers. If either of you has extra feathers, you'd love to send my way. And I want to teach Raina this year how to do her own dream catcher and tell her own story in her dream catcher.
Oh, awesome.
So I hope to do that with her this year. Because that's, around here, that's a winter type of thing. We do rugs and like scrap cloth rugs and stuff like that, and any kind of stuff like that. I usually try to set up in the house for the winter time, because we have winters here that sometimes reach below zero, and those are the ones where she can't go out and play. She loves wintertime. But then when we're in the house in the evening and whatnot, we still have stuff to do. We still have, activities that we can do together. So.
Yeah. That's the thing too for me is this winter's, I got a lot of time on my hands, and I would like to get back into doing my stuff. I had gotten to the point, usually when I go through a spell where I've haven't had any kind of incident happen in my life, I just don't have that drive and don't feel creative in a positive way, and I'd rather put positivity into my creations than and I feel more inspired, and like you, when I get down and get at it, it doesn't take me very long to create anything, like the idea that came to mind of making my own feathers on that antler and the conch or whatever you call it in the middle, out of a aluminum can. It's like, well, natives were always so good at using anything that was around, so I'm just going to utilize something real close to me. And I just happened to be one day just ready to go and throw a can into the recycle, picking up the house after other people, and I was like, get out a nice big heavy duty scissors, Anna, make some feathers out of metal. And I just got busy and nailed out a whole bunch of those and gave them all out, and it went over pretty good.
That's cool.
I don't know if you can see this very well.
Oh, cool.
But this is one of the headdresses that I made years and years ago, probably back in the 90s. I'll take this off. And what this is,
Beautiful.
these are all feathers that I found.
Beautiful.
And what this is a that's what they call a deer hair roach, made out of deer hair, dyed deer hair and things. But pheasant feathers that I found. There was see the long pheasant feather sticks up here in the center. There was a cardinal feather that I found that's down at the bottom. That's a red flash, you see. The black crow feathers and the turkey feathers. Those were all things that I found. That stuff that's in the center there, that I don't know if you can see it. The light's not that good. Okay, that's a little bit better. Get it over here where you can see. That's actually a strip of buffalo fur, buffalo hair.
Beautiful.
That I put on that thing. So there's lots of things that you can utilize your feathers for. And of course, this was just part of my regalia. I got 2 or 3 of these different ones that I've made over the years. But any of these feathers on here would work for ceremonial use individually, because all they are is they're used to, to move the sage smoke around, or to what they call feathering off somebody, to take off negative energy off them and things of this nature. They're all put to that purpose. I just wanted to, I had this hanging so long, it was just absolutely covered with dust.
I know what you mean.
Oh, Peppy.
This house that
That
I
is
live
beautiful, though.
Yeah, this house that I live in was built in 1933, and it's the old lath and plaster horsehair. And I've never been in a house that's as dusty as this thing. Oh,
Well, my house is unfinished, so it's pretty dusty. Once it gets finished, we're hoping that it cuts a whole bunch of it down. But living in the woods with the trees real close to the house like we do, we have so much outside stuff falling down. You know what I mean? It just kind of
the pollen too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have all of that. And then so I'm really excited to be able to get the ceiling and stuff. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you guys, we're going to be able to get the ceiling finished off this winter too, and it's going to be awesome.
Something to look forward to.
Yes.
Bonnie, I wanted to let you know I did see your message. So if Heather sends me your information, then I'll gladly send you out some feathers. I know that you'll use them well. So I don't have a problem with that. Like I say, I've got so many extras over the years. I found roadkill turkeys and things that get hit by cars and stuff, and I always save the the wingtips and that sort of stuff. And let me go get something. I'll show you one of the things that you can do with if you ever come across a turkey wingtip, what you can make with it.
That's awesome, Crystal. Uh-oh. We lost Anna.
She'll be back. Come back, Anna. Can you see this okay? This is a turkey wingtip.
Oh, it's beautiful. That's gorgeous.
And what that is, this is my ceremonial fan that I use. And it moves a lot of air. So I've got turkey feathers.
That's awesome. We actually have a lot of wild turkeys around us, but I never find their feathers anywhere. But then you can't really. I know the paths they run, and they're all up on other people's private property. So.
Well, when people go, oh, he's gonna go talk to somebody. When people go hunting and stuff and get their turkeys and stuff, a lot of them, they just pull the feathers off and they don't save them. If they do save any feathers, they'll do the turkey tail spread, But if you put the word out there, you might get quite a few turkey feathers,
Yeah. I'll have to see if I
I
can
told
do
you
that.
Glenn would do that.
I do have one thing I could show you that I was going to sell at a rummage sale, but I decided to hang on to it. I made a long time ago. I mean, I made this back in the 80s. I'll try to put it somewhere where there's good light so you can see it. And then I was going to show you a pair of muckalucks that my roommate got me. And I'd really like to try to make some like it. Okay, I'll see if I can make this work. I have quite a mess out here on the deck right now, but I don't know if
Oh,
you can
it's
see
fine.
this.
Oh,
This was
adorable.
a funny flower bouquet basket that I made like back in the 80s when I used to have a wood shop. I hand painted all
Nice.
and all that. And then my muckalucks. I'll just hold one up for you. I don't know how well you can see it. They have really pretty
Oh,
beading on.
beautiful. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
That is
Wow.
very nice. Very nice.
I have a pair of Inuit ones up at my brother's house in Superior right now. I'd like to get up there and get, but I haven't been able to get up there. They're very, very comfortable. Most of my life as a kid, I ran around in my I had moccasins all the time because I always ran barefoot. So Mom was like, well, at least you might keep some of the glass out of your feet, Anna.
I love moccasins. I haven't had a pair in a great many years. And I dream of someday doing that too, making my own moccasins and showing my daughter how to make her own moccasins. I know they have the kits and stuff out there. So
When my wife and
probably
I
going to
got
try and do that.
remarried, that's a story unto itself. We were divorced for 27 years and got remarried. But anyways, we got remarried in upstate New York at my mom's house, and of course, me Native American bloodline. My wife is from Hawaii, so we had a luau powwow wedding, and I made her a set of wedding moccasins out of white leather that she wore
Wow.
at the wedding while she was standing on a bearskin rug that we had, So that was pretty nice. That's the only time she ever wore them, though. I've worn out many sets of moccasins, holes right through the bottom of them.
My dad
Well,
did
yeah,
too.
but your wedding
We used to-
moccasins got it or something special. You know, I mean, that's like your wedding dress. You put it back for.
We would cut.
I don't know why
birch
we like to do that. Preserve that moment in time, I suppose.
Yeah. We would
Yeah.
cut birch bark when we got holes in the bottom of ours and put it in there like a saw.
I've got a couple pair of Minnetonka moccasins that had the soles on them, the rubber soles, because when you're out there, I used to do a lot of powwowing and stuff. And of course, the powwow grounds would always be, it would rain at night or something like that, and your moccasins would get wet and stuff, and you can only tighten them up so much, and then they'd be starting to flop around on your feet and stuff if it was made out of thin leather. So I got some of those Minnetonka ones that were well made, that had the rubber soles on them, but I burned holes through the bottom of those too. too much
That's a
dancing,
well-worn moccasin.
doing those warrior sneak up dances and stuff like that, wore them right out. Crystal asked a question earlier in the chat. I happened to notice. Crystal, you were saying someone had told you that peacock feathers were evil. Okay, none of these things are evil. The only thing that makes things evil is what's in people's minds and what they're associating them with. I've heard the same thing of owl feathers. Owl is evil. Da, 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 da. Well, I call owl night eagle. I don't consider owl to be any more evil or a portent of somebody's death or whatever. But you know, if somebody says something is evil and they hold it in their hand and they have that intent and they send it out there, to them it's going to be evil, you know, and it's going to attract that kind of energy to it. So I think peacock feathers are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. They're not something that I would use on my head just because I don't think I could duck down low enough to get in the doorway of my teepee with one of them on.
You'd have to cut them down.
Besides that, peacock is a beautiful bird, but I'll tell you what, that's a bird that has one of the ugliest calls I've ever heard. Have you ever heard of peacock?
Oh, they're a good watchdog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They are a loud squawk, that's for sure.
Right through the woods from me, there's a person that has some, and he has a white one too.
Mhm.
Yes, they are noisy.
Yeah, like the guinea hens.
There's the Amish farm that we usually go to for our pick our pumpkins and stuff. They have a petting zoo, and they have the world's largest draft horses. Literally, these guys are gigantic, and then they have peacocks and peasants and quail and all kinds of stuff running around the farm, just running around loose. You know, they run around everywhere. It's a lot of fun though.
Yeah. I used to have chickens. They became such pets, they would follow me around the yard. When I'd go to get in the car, they would try to get in the car when I'd go, because we had a really long driveway. When I'd go out to check the mail and try to get back real fast to, you know, instead of just walking out there, they'd try to hop in the car with me. And I'm like, what are you doing? You can't do that. And they'd follow me as far as they could. And I'd speed along and get away from them. And on the way back, I'd meet them about halfway. We had over a quarter-mile long driveway. So on the way back, I'd meet them and they'd follow me back home. And I'd go up on the porch. And because we had a big ranch porch on our house, looked like an old log cabin type porch. And I'd get on the rocking chair and the chickens would hop up on my lap and go to sleep.
You sure you didn't
Chickens
make
are-
a
I
YouTube
can't
video?
butcher you.
Yeah, I saw a YouTube video of that where the school bus pulls up and the little girl gets off the school bus and this big white chicken just a running down the driveway.
Oh, they
Yeah,
are
we
so
gotta say hi to her
cute.
girl.
And they can be, it's so affectionate, and you can talk to them. And I would like pet them under the chin, and even this big goose that I had, I'd pet it underneath the chin, and they just go to sleep in my arms.
Mhm.
And they're really neat.
You know, you're the chicken whisperer.
Oh, they like to be scratched and misted with water. Pretty cool.
I got a cat that asked me nicely if she can drink while I pour. You know, so I'll pour and she'll drink while I pour. And
Oh,
she's got her own little communication there.
See you later, Bonnie.
Love you, Bonnie.
Have a great day, Bonnie. We'll see you tonight.
Love you, Bonnie.
Love you, Bonnie.
You know, I noticed a couple of things in chat, but as I was reading, you know, some of the comments that people were making of, you know, of things that they had collected that were near and dear to them. One of the things that I found to be true is that once we've utilized something and gotten familiar with it and gotten used to it, and it becomes part of our routine or whatever, and it comes up missing, you know, we have all these memories about it. And I got thinking about that. Someone had asked me a question about doing ceremony, and they says, well, you know, we've attended a few of your ceremonies, so we need to do this exactly like you're doing it, or, you know, do I have to go out and do this or go out and do that? And I said to myself, Well, this is a loaded question. So I asked him, I says, close your eyes. Can you see the ceremony being done in your eye, in your mind's eye? And most of them could remember the ceremony pretty doggone good. I said, when you do a ceremony, or when you do something which is near and dear to you, and you form these memories of it, I says, you have actually established that in the spirit realm. So anytime that you want to do ceremony and you don't have all this stuff here, if you close your mind, if you close your eyes and open your mind, you can step back into that sacred space and you can do the same ceremony, and all the tools are there. The spirit world is holding them for you. And you know what? The ceremonies are just as powerful. The tools and those things that we have here in the physical realm, they're just tools for us to activate that powerful thing we have between our ears. You know, so yes, we miss these physical things. They go, we lose them in fires, we lose them in floods, they get stolen, or, you know, we lose them in a law settlement, or whatever happens. We close our eyes, in our mind's eye, we still have that which is near and dear to us, really. Okay, so that's the way that I've looked at things. So I don't miss the material things like I used to. Okay, so don't fret too much about the material things. It's all temporary anyways.
Pappy, when you brought that up, it reminded me of a boyfriend that I had. He's like, what did you buy all of those at that rummage sale for? And it was all casters. And I said, I don't know. Sometimes I get the feeling that I'm going to need something, and it was cheap enough, so I bought it. I said it was only $1, and look at it. I said, I've got like 17 casters in here. It's a mismatch bunch, but I said, they're all the same size. I have a feeling I could use them somewhere. Well, I think it was probably a few months later, all of a sudden we needed to move a bunch of stuff around in his garage, and we didn't want to drag like the racing snowmobile with all the studs and stuff on the track and around in his garage and scratch up everything. So I had some 2x4s I had scavenged off from taking apart my kids' old bunk beds because they outgrew them and everything. And I made a dolly, and we went, or not a dolly, but like a little, I guess you could call it a dolly, but it was a 2x4 little platform with those coasters underneath it. And we put the snowmobile on top of it and ended up using it for years just to move stuff around in the garage. And I made another one for under the refrigerator and under the freezer in the garage, so they wouldn't be on the concrete floor and get rusty, you know. They came in really handy.
Oh yeah. Yep. You never know when you're going to be able to repurpose something, you know. And sometimes the purpose that it was repurposed into is actually more worthy than what it was originally designed to do.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to bring up something to everybody, if you don't mind. Okay, so this is of a personal nature to you. Okay, and it's just something that's been on my mind. Recently, when I say recently, I'm talking about, let's see, what's this? This is October, so it'll probably be towards the end, middle of August. I had to go in for some medical testing, okay? And I had to have some biopsies done. Well, the biopsy has come back confirmed for cancer, all right? So I had to go in for some subsequent further testing where I had to go in, I had to have a full body bone scan and another CT scan of the abdomen, pelvic region, and stuff like that. So what I'm asking everybody to do is send out good energies and stuff like that. I've already got the diagnosis of having prostate cancer, probably early prostate cancer. Okay, so I'm just hoping that I go in to see the doctor Wednesday afternoon, and I'm going to get the results of that. Okay. And no matter what the results are, you know, there's a plan going forward into the future. Okay. And what I'm hoping for is that the results are, you know, okay. Let's put it that way. Oh, it doesn't, you know, they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be a miracle or anything like that. That it's just not something that's going to be shocking, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so just to put
Yeah.
out the good energy there. I'm not
Absolutely,
concerned
we
about
will.
it. Okay, I'm not concerned about it, and I haven't lost any sleep over it. You know, old things happen to old men, just like old things happen to old ladies. You know, so just part of you know, one of the zippers breaks in the old earth robe, then you know you got to get it fixed. You know, so otherwise things hang out. So so just to let you know, Wednesday afternoon, if you know, if you're doing this Wednesday afternoon, I may not be able to participate because I'll be going to the doctor's office to find out, you know, what it is those results show and where we're going to go from there.
We
Okay.
will most generously lend our energy to this enterprise because it is worthy.
Now,
Pappy,
now,
we
just
love
because,
you.
now, just because I told you it was prostate cancer, don't be sending so much energy. I do want to sit down, you know, without my butt burning.
Listen, I personally will be sending my energy your way to help you in whichever way the universe feels it can be best utilized. That is all
Y'all,
I will ask.
y'all keep your roaming spirit fingers to yourself too.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm still gonna give you a hug though.
Yeah, we're still gonna give you a hug.
Well, you know,
Well,
Anyways,
I
you know,
could
we're
offer a
here
little
for everybody.
padding, but I don't think I can donate.
You know, we're all
Yes, you
here
can.
for each other. We're all part of that, you know. So it's always, you know, to have good thoughts because you know, I'll be thinking of all of you all out there anyways. You know, we're all connected. And the reason that I bring this up is not so much to you know, to get energy directed my way, okay, is to make sure that you know, there's nothing on me that you might pick up that I'm not saying to you that's negative or could be taken the wrong way. You know, like sending out a text message and stuff like that without being able to see the person that's sending it or to understand where they are. You can sometimes misinterpret, and it can be the same way when energy is sent out to, or at least perceived by people that you've made an energy connection with. Okay, so just so that you know that the only reason I'm putting this up there up front is to let you know that if there's any scattered energy that comes from me, that's where it's coming from. Okay, so it isn't. You know, it isn't a shock to anybody or whatever, you know.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
You're all
I've had,
good, Pappy. Your
I've had
purity of
skin cancer.
spirit comes through in your energy, like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, well, you know, I've had skin cancer cut off many times over the years. So, you know, the C word and I have a relationship. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Well, I think if you don't mind, may I pass that? May I pass a prayer request along to people that we know are very strong prayer warriors without putting it all out front?
I don't really. I don't think that's necessary.
Okay.
You know, I mean, personally, you know, I mean, I feel comfortable in this little group right here, you know, but there are so many others out there that have profound needs. Mine are not profound. Okay, theirs are profound. Their needs are the ones that we pay attention to. Our needs, my needs, are taken care of. I only put it out here because I consider all of you my extended family.
Well,
I
thank you,
told, I
Bobby.
told my family too, so they're aware of it.
Well, you got it. Minaikamoy. You know you're my dad's adopted dad, right?
Yeah, you keep telling me that. I'll wait and see if I get a Father's Day card.
Oh, well, if my dad were still here, you could ask him. I'm probably not the best person to remember dates and stuff.
You know, you can get Father's
I
cards for many years as I've been around, and you're going to have a box full of cards. So just something else to move around and kick around in the shed, you know.
well, you know, we've always felt Jeff and I. We've always been the kind of people that we feel like you show your love and your appreciation in the little things that you do daily. You know, than just to celebrate it once a year. And so we don't even. I mean, we tell Dad Happy Father's Day, and we tell Mom Happy Mother's Day, and let them know we appreciate them and stuff. But we try to do that daily, so those holidays aren't a big deal if they're skipped over for whatever reason, you know. So long as we're letting each other know that we appreciate, you know, everything that we do, that's kind of how we do.
Gigi asked if I use sunscreen. Yeah, I've used sunscreen over the years, and now they're finding out that sunscreen itself may in fact be dangerous to your skin. I don't know if you've read any of that recently.
Yeah, that's why I think she was asking.
Anything we put on our bodies gets absorbed, doesn't it?
Yeah. Skin is the
absolutely.
largest organ.
Well, you know what I tell people? I said, I get sunburned all the doggone time. Well, the native part of me don't burn at all. But I'll tell you what, that French and English side of me burns red.
I have never had sunburn anywhere but one time I had it on my nose.
Oh,
I burn
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah,
I
some
turn into
people
a
are
lobster
sensitive
every
to it.
year, and then I get a really nice color. But I have to burn.
Before she gets the color.
But I don't use sunscreen, so I want all
Me
I
the
either.
remember, well, when we were young growing up, I grew up on a farm, and I run around all the time, no shirt on, you know,
Oh, you have
Boys
farmer's
are
tan.
lucky that way.
Oh, well, before we got to farmer's tan, we got to farmer's burn. And I can remember
Well,
my
that's
brother and
usually how
I
it works. Yeah.
sitting there peeling each other's backs off and trying to see who could get the biggest sheet off
Chunk of skin. Yep.
from from the chunks of skin that come off with the sunburn.
I
Yeah.
watched
Like my
people
brother.
do that.
Man.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
it
Good
just
times.
gave
Good
me the
times.
willies. Oh,
Oh, brother. Yeah,
It was the saddest part about it was when my brother and I were out sailing. Was how long were you out? I said, I don't know, 3-4 hours. Oh man, I was out for 5 hours a day. Then I went swimming. You know, like comparing how long we've been out and how long we've been burnt. Well, how long we burnt ourselves.
I was in terrible shape. You know, when I first went in the military, you know, I coming from far northern New York, winters and everything, you know, so I go through that first 8 months of training. And where do they send me? Vietnam. And I got off the airplane over there. It was 112 degrees. And talk about sunburn. Oh boy, did I get it there.
Wow.
Yeah, got it. I got it there. But you know, just after a while, of course, you know, the parts that were exposed, they tanned up pretty good. But yeah, that's you take a northern boy like me and send him someplace in the tropics, and it's gonna be that lobster effect real quick.
a friend of mine got burnt real bad one year. She was such a cute little freckled little redhead, and I just loved the heck out of her. And her dad's like, "Well, go get me that tube in the bathroom, and I'll put some of that cream on your sunburn for you." So she goes to grab the tube and didn't even think about it. She just grabbed a tube by where her dad said to go get this tube. And he went to put this cream on her, and here it ended up being Bengay.
Oh,
It didn't feel
no.
so good.
Oh, no. I would not leave Bengay in the bathroom, especially if you have hemorrhoids.
Ooh,
Reach for
no.
the preparation H and grab the wrong thing because the night light was out.
I had a friend. Oh my goodness. That just made me think about this guy. He couldn't read, and he was kind of a pain in everybody's butt. He was in the grocery store and asked my boyfriend if he would get him this certain brand of or tell him where the toothpaste was. That's what it was. And we saw him checking out, and it was hemorrhoid cream that he grabbed.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't say anything. I was too busy laughing. And now I feel bad now that I'm older.
Make dinner and wake her up and spend me eat. Let her get in that.
Those are the lessons that last forever, you know.
Oh, all I could think is I wonder how long that's going to make him pucker.
You got quite an interesting sense of humor there.
I think sometimes we all do.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll
I mean,
bet
it's
it's laid back and go ahead.
So, okay, well, real quick, because that brings up a good point right there. Because my brother on Friday, he works down at one of the Amish furniture plants, and him and another Amish man, and he took him home. And when he did, he brought him here because he had since we had the sawmill, we had gotten some wood and we needed it planed and put down because he's going to start building this like small table or whatever. But anyhow, he was talking to Andy's dad, and they started reminiscing. I mean, my brother's 55, 50. Let's see, I'm 47, 53 years old. My brother's 53. And the two are about the same age, 53, and I think the Amish guy was like 56 or something like that. And they were reminiscing about just being boys. And the things that they did were identical to getting in trouble as, 5, 7, 10-year-old, what we all did. Okay. Yeah, rolling tires downhill and, getting in trouble in the barn or mess around with the tractor or whatever, whatever the situation is. But it's just being boys. And he's Dutch, and it's a thick Dutch, as they call it, and their way of believing is no phones, no nothing. They don't have phones, TVs. They don't have nothing in their home at all. They're a little bit more strict to their religion, and that's okay, But it's the point between what my brother grew up with, and that's everything that was whatever we could want and have within the means of our parents what they could afford. But just what they call being English. It's telephones and having a natural way of living. Well, the son was there the next day, and he is 21, I think. I think he's not 21, I think. He just turned 21. He has never heard jazz until this past Saturday, and it's just instrumental jazz. But we got all to talking about how there is no difference between us being Dutch and my brother being English, and they hit it off right off the bat. They're I guess they had a great time, but it was just the point I'm coming to is we are no different. Even though he comes from a whole nother place, it's what we do together, what we see spiritually and energy wise between human beings, that we are no different.
Seeing
There
what
is
we have in
nothing,
common.
there's nothing just because he's Amish or poor or rich or Russian or Chinese, or it doesn't even matter what it is. It just what it comes down to is what people
I think some people don't get to see is the fact that we're more common than uncommon.
Isn't it interesting that when you take away all the programming by doing a factory reset, how same everybody is?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just like your computer or your phone. If you ever go back and do a factory reset on your computer phone, runs great until you upload all the updates.
Yep.
And then it
Yep.
just goes to pot. It just runs
Well,
slow, no good connection.
That's exactly our life. That's our life physically, that's our life mentally, and that's our life spiritually if you stop and think about it, because that's the exact same thing that happens to us. There's, that's why I used that as an example the other day. Once in a while, when we figure that stuff out in our life, maybe we do need to do a factory reset and reboot all that stuff again, because, there's a lot of programs in there that don't serve a useful purpose anymore.
Yeah, because if you go into the settings on the computer, now I used to be a technician. There's a few settings back in the backstage of the computer, way far back, and they're called junk files, and nobody knows they're there. No common person doesn't know that they're there, and they can see everywhere you've been, everything you've done, and it's not trying to scare you guys. It's just that's what computers do. And sometimes to get your computer running good, all you really do have to do is just get rid of those junk files to free up space so your processor can do its job.
He was talking about that exactly the same thing the other day. We all have to defrag.
Yep, you got to defragging. Exactly, got to get rid of all that jumbled stuff in there. It was really funny being a technician. Everybody would get upset about their computer, and the funniest thing, and they get really mad. It's like, and I just go and tell them, it's like, you have to understand one most important thing, and then they go, "What's that?" I'm like, "It's man-made. It's bound to up." We are not perfect.
Well, here's another thing to consider with that, because that's a perfect example of one of the teachings that I used many, many times, of exactly what you said. We're told in these days that nothing is ever lost or deleted on a computer. There's always a footprint, and I want you to think of your life that way. If we go through the life from the time that we're born until the time we take this earth robe off and we stand in front of the Creator again, and Creator pushes a little button, and out of us somehow magically appears a CD. And on this CD, it's got every tidbit of everything that happened in our life right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And so everything is recorded. Everything happens. Everything has a reaction. Everything has a result. Everything has a reason. And everything is recorded. And our life is a recording that is played back to us. I believe it, And so once in a while, we need to go in there and make sure that our files are in order, because I don't want him scratching his head and have to defrag me 2 or 3 times before he can read what's written on it.
I'd like to back up a little bit when to where Jeff was talking about, people basically being from other places and other cultures and such, as how much more the same we are than we really think we are. When it came to the racism card or bad people issues and things as my kids were growing up and passing judgment on people, one of the things that I brought up to him was, that bully in school, his name is Nick. I said, think about it this way. If everybody named Nick you think is the same just because they have the name Nick, you're wrong. Not everybody of every culture or everybody of a different skin color is going to be just like the other one with the same skin color. Now, do you want, like, later on in reference to it, saying, I divorced your dad. We had our issues. Now, do you think that I'm supposed to think that every Doug in the world is just as bad as your dad because he's named Doug? No. I said, so try to think of things in that perspective, that not everybody is the same. We need to learn about each other, respect each other until you're disrespected, but walk away. Don't, don't cast a bad shadow on that person. Just pray to God that they'll see a different light one day and become a different person to be closer and better in the future. Because sometimes, that person might have just been having a bad day or, hasn't experienced enough things in their life to have life make a
Yeah.
difference for them.
We tell Raina that too.
Yeah.
Just remember, those kids have a bad day too sometimes. Just like
Gotta
you
give
have bad
them their-
days, they have bad days too.
Gotta give them their chance to
Yep, that's
feel
for
their way.
sure.
You cannot paint everyone with the same brush. That would be such a boring world, wouldn't it? All monochrome.
Monochrome dome.
Oh,
Oh, boy. Hey, put your liquor away.
Dad.
Sir
Not
licks
much
a lot.
enough for everybody.
Sir licks a
I'll-
lot.
Boy can't hold his liquor.
Oh, affectionate.
Aw.
He's giving you extra ones for us. I know he is.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
You know
feel
we
'em.
love the puppy kisses.
9 years old. He's got it perfected by now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet.
My little dog, that's a Chiweenie. Oh, man. Some people think it's funny when a dog kind of does the Humpty Dump on your leg or whatever. And she's a female, and I understand that that's about dominance. But I could never stop laughing whenever she would do it because her short little legs and her long little body with those big ears, she looks like a little kangaroo whenever she does it.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I can't do
The
anything.
love
about
that
it.
you get. I tell you.
I
Can't
had my
beat
mouth
that.
open and
The
everything.
love you give is the love you get. You're having a mouthwash.
Blech, blech.
Yeah, that's
You
one
got
of those,
it,
oh, my
Uncle.
mouth was open moment.
I'll tell you what, dogs
I'll get that for you, Dad.
dogs have a better joint system than I do at my age. And I don't know where that tongue jet was a few minutes ago. Who knows?
My brother's dog is so funny. He would come up with that cold nose. Oh my goodness. If you had shorts on, he'd get it right up underneath the back end of your shorts. And he'd take this with the front teeth, give that little bit of like a little hickey bite or whatever you call it, where it leaves just enough of a mark, but it doesn't break the skin. Boy, could he get you moving.
Yeah, they have a way of showing their affection, don't you?
Oh, so many.
Well, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to take them out and get ready. The wife is going to be getting up here shortly. So you all
right,
have
well,
a
we
great
love you.
afternoon.
You as well.
Love you.
Thank you guys, all of you that come up today.
Yes, we're gonna get started with dinner.
I had fun.
Everybody in
Thank you.
chat. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, Pappy.
Bye.
Have a
Love
great
you,
afternoon.
Pappy.
Oh, there we go. Okay, see you
There
later.
he is. All right.
Yeah, I think
We'll
I
see
might
you
go
later,
too.
Pappy. All right, Anna. Have a good
Love you
evening.
guys.
We'll see you guys around. See you later.
Talk to you later.
Everybody
Thank
in
you,
chat,
everybody.
love ya. We're going to take off of here, everybody. Have a great evening, and we'll probably see you over on Liberty Warrior later on.
GG's.
And
Later on.
Sounds
GG. Yeah,
All right.
I showed somebody Ben Gay one time, and they asked me how long I've been gay. Never been that way. That's good there, Crystal. That's good.
Y'all have a great day. Thanks
All right,
for hanging
guys.
out with us.
Love y'all.
Love and light.
Have a great evening. We'll see you around the block.